Erudia, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing, high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seekers, your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Masks of Nyarlathotep. I am your keeper of arcane lore, Moss, and these wonderful people around me are our investigators trying to get to the bottom of everything that is going on around them. This gigantic conspiracy at which there is horror and mystery around every turn. And let's just talk to them and see how they're doing, see how confident they are for the evening. And we'll start with our invisible wizard, Frost. How are you doing tonight, Frost?
I'm doing well. I'm confident. I'm sure that I can push as many rolls as I did last time with no ill effects, and things are going to work perfectly. I hope. But we're going to go see something about a blue pyramid, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be magic, and I'm very comfortable.
Yeah. That's no, blue pyramids never did any harm to anybody. But speaking of do no harm, well, that's more of a doctor thing. But Dave, how are you?
Doing well. So by blue pyramids, are those like those blue triangular little pills that you have to take, Moss?
You weren't supposed to say anything about that, Dave.
Sorry. But yeah,
I told you that in confidence. We were in the booth.
No, we weren't.
A booth at a Wendy's doesn't count. Doesn't count.
I have never been in the booth with you, Moss.
Dang it.
Those private confessionals were with your own priest that did those bad things to you when you were a child.
I was pre-shopping, seeing what fit.
Which one fit? Which one had the right size?
Never mind. Please don't ask.
Never mind. Speaking of always the right size, Nomi, how are you?
I don't even
Uncomfortable
know what that
Nomi
is.
I was gonna lose that anyway. I win,
Wow.
so
Well, you know what? I'll turn this around. What I'm not comfortable with, I text Moss earlier this. I had paid $50 for gas for my little Toyota Corolla. I'm like, how the hell am I paying $50?
Short-term
Thought you had a
gain, short-term
Cybertruck.
pain, long-term gain, baby.
Yeah, I thought you had your Cybertruck.
No, that's my sister's now. But so yeah, so I'm like, how did I pay $50? I used to pay like the highest I've ever paid was maybe $38, but $50. I was like, well, I'm not gonna make any summer plans for the summer. But I'll tell you what I am comfortable with is hanging out with you guys, wear masks, and then my dinner is on the stovetop right now, so I'm reheating frijoles charo, and I'm gonna have chicken tacos. My roommate went to go get some avocado so I can make some yummy chicken tacos.
Oh man, and here I am thinking that eating before the stream would be beneficial to me. I got nowhere to go with that. So JT, how are you?
Just so you know, Moss, I do no harm.
He is harm.
I would say as in K-N-O-W, harm?
Yes. Also, I want you to know I did my first recap in about a year yesterday, but I won't be doing one today because I don't remember shit we did last week other than that I slayed another dragon and nobody cared. I still get no credit for my amazing skills as a doctor and a dragon slayer.
Doctor?
See no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah, well,
Like a religious doctor? Or
No, that's not a doctor. That's a fraud. I'm an actual medical.
So he has
doctor.
a PhD in medicine. That's what he's claiming to do. Those people that don't actually practice medicine but know a lot about medicine.
Yes, I don't practice medicine. I've only healed everyone who almost died several times in the game. With my book knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I always wonder, people who practice medicine, why am I always getting worked on by people who practice medicine as opposed to the professionals? But
Right.
yeah,
doctor?
Practice makes perfect.
yeah, exactly. Practice makes perfect, I suppose. But
So
I never
those that
get
no
handled
longer
by the
practice would already
perfectionists.
be perfect.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to think of a good segue, but I don't know if there's any way that I could go from that without sounding like a simp. Ashton, how are you? Oh,
I am good. Thank you for asking. Sorry, I muted myself because I didn't want to sneeze or cough while someone else was talking.
You look like Caleb tonight.
Oh, I don't get what that means, but okay.
You all look like Caleb tonight, except for Dave.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would not want to be associated with that jet-loving pizza freak.
Yeah, I'm just a little under the weather, so I'm not showing my face tonight.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't think that anybody will mind because your characters may very well die this evening with everything.
Thanks for that,
you
Moss.
might
I'm so
get
excited.
into. I know you should be. That's what this game is all about. That's what this game is all about.
See, I don't know if that's a real threat because you say that every week.
I do say that every week. That's how I keep you on your toes. And then whenever I actually do kill one of your characters, you'll be like, "What are you doing?" I told you.
You certainly tried last week.
Yeah.
Well, whoever
you
paid
guys,
for that, whatever the hell happened to us, certainly tried last week.
Yeah.
That must have been John Gordon because he's the type of prick that would do that, right, John Gordon, my buddy?
All right, but let me give out some benefits to you guys because there's quite a bit of artwork that went out last week. So first and foremost, fan art. Everybody gets a bonus die for the fan art that went out. Yeah, I think so.
It was Kittimer that tried to kill us. That's right.
Wasn't
we
John
had some
Gordon
fan art
he just from Sassy Witch. We got fan art from JT. Are you considered a fan, JT? I mean, you're kind of a participant.
I don't count.
Yeah.
Kind of like Julian don't count. Nobody cares what he does.
We got some sultry artwork from John Gordon, and we got some artwork from Circus Freak of everybody. So everybody gets a bonus die from that. We got 36 comments, the magic number 36 likes from last stream, rather. But we got 61 comments.
Yes.
And everybody, and I mean everybody, gets a bonus die for Moonskull hitting 15K subs. Let's give a round of applause for 15K subs.
I did it in the stream.
And you guys might notice that there is a handy-dandy little miracle bar down at the bottom of the screen. If you fill that up, everybody here gets a bonus die and 1d4 sanity points back. Although some of these guys, I mean, I'm going to have to take a little harder on them because they, well, it seems as though they couldn't be more sane thanks to some crazy rolls. But $20 gets a player of your choice a bonus die. As we learned yesterday, $50 gets you a spin on the wheel of Eldritch Influence. And that turned out interestingly for everybody last week. So let's see. Oh, I do also want to give a quick shout out to Sirenscape. If we give them a shout out, Sirenscape.com, if we give them a shout out for using their music and or sound effects, not necessarily their fart noises, those are taken care of by yours truly. But if we give them a shout out, then they won't copyright strike the channel. And we think that's pretty cool. All right, did I miss anything? Am I all caught up?
Legend Seeker support?
Oh, Legend Seeker support. Yes, Legend Seeker support. We didn't get any benefits for Legend Seeker support this week, but those of you who are standing out there kind of twiddling your thumbs, just hovering over the subscribe button, just wondering, man, should I really support Legend Seeker? You should do it if you can find it in your heart to do so, because, yeah, these guys are working very hard to put together something awesome for you guys, and from what I've seen, it is phenomenal. So,
Aren't you one of the guys?
Didn't you
well,
get on-
my in
get on
a,
one
in
of the
a
play
minor
tests,
in a minor
Moss?
way. In a minor way. What'd you say, Dave?
Didn't you get in on one of the play tests?
No, every playtest I'm booked up. I'd like to, but I'm booked up on like every single test.
Yeah, Erudi needs to make
We're running a campaign
better,
on my channel.
better options.
In September.
In September.
What are the totals on the things, Moss? You didn't give us a total.
Oh, it's almost
The totals
free.
on the things? Oh yeah, 3 bonus dice to everybody.
Thanks.
Hey.
All right.
There's
And
one more playtest open on April 30th for those who are able to do so. Gotta be a member.
All right.
Join Leslie.
All right. And so, why don't we get this evening started off with a couple of luck rolls to see if you guys can restore a little bit of luck.
That would be nice. Ow, kitty, don't bite me.
Yep. Be nice.
I am not lucky or lucky, but not lucky.
Oh.
I am lucky. Oh, wait, no.
Wow, JT.
Really?
That's right. Get all of
Fuck.
your good rolls out of the way.
I could have sworn I rolled worse than that. I thought I rolled a 60-something, but apparently that was whatever a Quincy is.
Dave. Quincy.
Fucking Dave. Can't believe I got a 2.
So I failed, so I succeed?
Correct.
Yay!
Yeah, you definitely
I'm
need
so
luck.
sorry. What are we rolling for? Everyone cut out on my end.
Luck.
Luck.
Luck. Okay.
She's gonna get a 1.
You want to fail your luck roll.
Oh.
That's not a failure.
Well, you need to use
Yeah,
some of your
she
luck
has
so
a
you
very
can.
difficult time failing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
You really need to use some of your luck, Ashton, so that way you can fail these rolls.
Oh wait,
nice
was
one.
I supposed to roll a
Here,
110?
know me.
No, only if you
Nope.
fail. Only if
Nope,
you fail.
you rolled
the idea is
perfectly.
you want to roll over your current amount so that way you can restore some of your luck. But you rolled under, so you
Oh.
get to restore nothing. And with
I don't
that,
think I really lost any luck though.
Well, you have to
might have used a
spend
little
Yeah,
bit.
you have more luck than God anyway.
Yeah, you succeed all your rolls, so you never have to use any. So, with that, does anybody want to give us with the exception of JT, a recap of last week's
I thought you
episode?
were gonna say send money.
Well, that too. Yeah, send me money. Give me money.
You guys are trying to ship me with an Irishman.
Is that all
it
you
was
remember
the-
from last week's episode?
It was Mahoney, the Irish reporter.
Yeah, I
You were
like her
trying to
selective
pimp
memory.
Daphne out.
That's her only takeaway.
I slayed a dragon. Does that count?
We made it to England.
Yes, yes. And there was a new investigator who was introduced.
Yeah, Quincy chauffeured them around town until they got
He
attacked
brought
by
two dragons with him.
dragons and broke the car. And so he had to go buy a new car to visit the Irish Mahoney. And then we had to go to Scotland Yard and try and discovered more about a blue pyramid and the black pharaoh. A bunch of colored Egyptians. And I think that's the better part of it. I can't remember anything else.
All right.
There's a bunch of
Well, now I
murders in the
remember.
Egyptian quarter, or I guess they're called the
There was
Egyptian murders
90
because
murders.
a lot of Egyptians have been killed.
Isn't that
not
just
90.
called culture?
That just happens in London. Oh wait, this is a century ago London. So
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, so it happens in London.
Right. We also found out about the painter. I think was he a painter?
Yep.
I think he was a painter. We don't know anything about that, but
Painter.
yeah, we got a little bit of information about the killings. Most of them were Egyptians, and a lot of them frequented the Blue Pyramid. That the lady, the Spice Girl, also might frequent the place. So we got to check that all out.
If
But
you
we're
wanna
gonna
be
get
sure.
ourselves in
Spice.
trouble.
All right, and
I
so
don't remember this Spice Girl.
I would say,
must have, passed out.
I would say, Dave and Frost, go ahead and take a bonus die.
See, I
for
like
your-
this, Frost.
I remembered I
Recap.
killed the dragon.
I like
That's
this
all you
method.
remembered. Nobody remembered that she was
That's all that mattered.
getting shipped with an Irishman.
that's okay.
But you guys arrived aboard the RMS Adriatic, chauffeured around by one Quincy Pepin. You were contacted and led towards one Mickey Mahoney, the owner and editor of The Scoop, kind of a gossip rag. And you found out a couple of things. One, about a number of murders, 19 in total over the last 3 years, happening in the Soho district. Mostly foreign nationals, Egyptian for the most part. You also heard about a painter by the name of Miles Shipley, whose art is baffling people. He's able to, without even so much as any training, he is able to kind of capture people's imaginations with his sort of like visceral and ghastly form of painting. And you also found out about a sort of like a rabid dog situation where a number of people had gotten killed in Lesser Edale, several over 100 miles north
werewolf.
of London.
Oh, that's right.
You then went and talked to Inspector Barrington of the Scotland Yard, who basically told you about everything that happened with the murders, everything that he knows. Said that he had come into contact with somebody who, or a lead had led him to the Blue Pyramid Club, and one Zara Shafiq, but surveillance and everything never really turned anything up when investigating those routes. And so here is where we pick up with you all. Just say maybe you're standing outside of the Scotland Yard, just discussing, what lead you want to go for next.
And
You also found out some information about the Pinhue Foundation as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. What time of day was it at this point? I'm trying to recall if we.
I will be completely honest, I don't remember, so we'll say it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
we
wanna
got to
follow up
the
the steak
Scotland Yard just after lunch.
Yeah, that works.
So, sure.
The Blue Pyramid is a club, so it might not be open yet, but might be. I guess we can find out. What were you saying, Julian?
I want to follow the steak lead.
The Blue Pyramid? You think there's steak there?
No, the lead that'll
just
follow
had lunch.
some steak. It's England. It wasn't very.
Well, you think the steak in England's going to be better?
It's got to be better than the real food that they eat there.
Hey, we went to a place called
the normal food they
Bean
eat there.
and Bean with the beans. No,
Beans on toast?
Beans on toast.
So do we want to head to the Blue Pyramid and see if it's even open?
Yeah.
Or do we have something else we want to do first?
Did we get
afraid of
an
Egyptians.
address on the Blue Pyramid?
We can say you did. It's a pretty, a relatively well-known establishment. It's situated at 12B Maird Street.
Don't know what that
In
means.
Soho.
But okay. Yeah, let's get in the car and we'll take you
You're
over to the
from-
Blue Pyramid.
From London, you know where everything is. Of course, it can't be that big of a
Yeah.
town. Does
Of course
anyone
I
here
do.
speak Arabic, Farsi, whatever other languages they may speak?
No. I speak Spanish, Latin, French,
have
and
to-
English.
Hope they
Somebody
speak
else should have
English.
picked up that slack.
Look over at Gladys. No, just the hieroglyphs.
No, just Swahili. I only speak with Swahili.
Well, this could be entertaining.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I'm gonna go get a tissue.
Yeah, just if we
Good.
had one of those doctors here, that's so smart that they learn all those languages. But,
We're dropping like flies.
Pretty soon, the whole world will speak English anyway.
yeah, I
It's
just feel
inevitable.
like
I'm
I
pretty
should
sure.
go off camera. But, yeah, we'll drive
Do it.
over to the Blue Pyramid. Is the Blue Pyramid open?
Yeah, so you drive down Maird Street, and this area is it offers a lot of like cheap eating houses and coffee shops, like the Moorish Cafe and the Algerian. Kind of a hot spot for intellectuals and artists and writers and things like that. But it's it's notorious for being inhabited by drunken revelers. Quincy, you would know all of this. And you would also know that it actually houses
places with
some
real food, just this
illegal brothels as well here in this section of Soho.
International cuisine.
If you're looking for somewhere to eat first.
No.
Okay.
Just is the
I mean,
Blue
unless
Pyramid
if it's
open?
not open, then we have to go find someplace.
What a shitty host.
Yeah. So 12B Maird Street. As you approach, you see the number 12B just aside the door, and no sign. And it looks like it's kind of a bit of a narrow building, kind of situated between two other buildings, just almost like it's being squeezed in.
I don't know what that means.
Like Sirius Black's
I guess
house.
they built up rather than out. Hmm.
Yeah, they did a lot of that around here.
This doesn't look at all like
Sirius Black's house.
a blue pyramid. This makes me think of the Blue Raja. It's meant to not be literal. Sorry. I had to go there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch a movie. Go get some culture. So it doesn't appear to be open, though?
You don't see anyone walking in or out. If you look in the window, you can see basically all you can see is. Do you approach the front door?
Yeah, Oscar is going to get out
Yeah,
quick and
we're
just say,
gonna get
just a minute, and go check the thing real quick before anybody else even
Okay.
bothers getting out. He's just going to go up to it and look through the window and try the door.
Yeah. All you get in, or you look inside through the window in the door. You can see a staircase leading up, and a small, just like seating station where a well-dressed doorman is standing guard. He approaches and opens the door just a crack, and he says, "Not members, I take it." Just
No.
a well-dressed British man, I should clarify.
No, I'm not. I'm interested, but I'm not. Not open yet, I'm guessing.
He kind of looks you up and down. He says, £5, and then we need to sign you up.
Oh, all right. Well, would I be able to bring guests, or do all my friends need to become members?
Everyone needs to be a member. No
Excellent.
non-members are allowed inside. Operating hours are between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m.
All right, so we come back then to sign up?
You can sign up now if you like.
Let's do it. And he's just going to count everybody in the car and fish out money and start getting everybody signed up. And do they need to sign, or can I sign them up?
They'll need to sign.
All right. He's just going to wave over to everybody out of the car. He's like, and he's just going to lean in conspiratorial. He's like, it's our first time here. Well, some of us.
Right.
I lean my head out the car and look up in the sky before I get out. I'm gonna roll a spot hidden if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. The paranoia is tangible.
I see nothing.
You don't want to.
All you can see is the brackish yellow fog that swirls overhead as the sun tries to pierce through it, but just can't.
You know, I don't understand why my father moved to this shitty country. The weather is abysmal.
Yeah, it can be really crappy around here. Yeah, let's go get signed up.
All right. So do you all go in?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way up, and as you're all kind of signing names and handing over your $5 or your £5, you notice that Oscar, he doesn't really look twice at, but the rest of you, he kind of gives you a bit of a side eye and says,
Who?
basically everybody else. Just so you know, this is a high-class establishment. There's a dress code.
Nah, we've got some shopping to do before the rest of you wonderful people come back tonight.
Well, that gives us something to do this afternoon.
That is
If
true.
only your food was as good as your snobbery, this country might be alright.
If you want some food, go down the street to the Algerian.
Ooh, recommendation. Give him the little look. And your name was?
McGinty.
I wanted to say Alfred, but what was it?
McGinty.
McGinty. Struck me as an Alfred. Oscar Nash. And he's just going to, once everybody gets all signed up, he's just going to step out. He's going to be like, well, one thing I know is clubs are clubs. No matter where you go.
I look over at Oscar and I say, you know, we've really met a lot of Mick assholes since we started this whole thing.
The Scottish are everywhere.
And the Irish.
You can, it's Mick, I thought all Mick whatevers were all Scottish.
Mix and Max.
They not?
Oh, whatever. Isn't it all the same?
Brr. He's like, I don't know, under this fog, I can't tell. Everyone smells the same, looks the same. It makes me think of Elliot, though.
Really just watch
Yellow.
out for the Welsh.
The yellow fog that rubs its back upon the window panes, the yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes, licked its tongue into the corners of the evening. Just nudge the doctor.
I mean, I've never met a smart Mick anything, if I'm being honest.
Really? What about Michelangelo? As we get back in the car.
All right.
I look at him as if I should take him serious, because with Oscar you can't tell if he's really being stupid or he's being funny or he just
A little
doesn't
bit
get
of everything.
it. I don't know.
It's all the
Moss.
above. Why not both?
I just look puzzled.
Quincy will take us to a, I want to say a dress shop, but yeah, we'll go to a dress shop. Get the ladies something nice to wear for the evening, and then we'll go to a haberdasher.
Okay.
Don't we have good clothes already?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I'm staying in my own flat in London that my father left me when he died, wouldn't I have like dress clothes there for myself?
Probably would, yeah.
Didn't we buy tuxedos on
For the funeral
in New York?
in New York.
But would you have brought
well-
them to England, though? I guess this is the real question.
Well, yeah, because I know we're gonna end up going places like this.
Oscar would,
I
because
would've
that's how
brought
he dresses
mine.
all the time.
Okay. So is the haberdashery and the ladies' dress shops, is that still on the docket, or are we doing something else?
If you, I mean, it depends on if you guys have your fancy clothes or not. If you have your fancy clothes, we don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, Quincy would probably have nice clothes at his place because he'd have to go to, places to show off his hunting kills.
So we got to stock
Deal
up
with
on
Rich.
opera gloves, cigarette holders, opera glasses, hip flasks. I don't know what other typical 20s stuff do we need. No, it sounds like everybody probably has dress clothes they can change into.
It might just be a matter of we probably need to stop by Quincy's place. We need to stop by Gladys's place. We need to stop by the hotel where you guys have your stuff and get changed.
Okay.
So food then.
All right. So,
Didn't we just eat before we went to the...
well, by the time it gets time for the club to open, maybe you guys might be getting a little rumbly in the tumbly again.
We'll have an afternoon
Don't you start.
session of eating before then. We'll stave off the alcohol poisoning.
Killer kitty. Killer
I'm mad at
kitty.
you.
All
You
right.
hurt me.
So, is there anything specific that you guys are all wanting to do, or are you just wanting to go ahead and just fast forward, do all the montage? Gotta have a montage of shopping and eating.
Taj.
Well, since Kittimer has thankfully not dropped a bomb on us, I'm fine with skipping through it all.
Yeah. Unless we happen to be anywhere near the place that whatever the guy's name is, the painter,
The artist.
unless the gallery that has his stuff is nearby on the way. I don't want to necessarily see his stuff because they're talking about it being shocking and disturbing, but I'd kind of like to go see it.
So that is in Chelsea, which...
Okay, so we a little ways away.
Yeah, it's a little ways away.
Okay, it's probably best held for later then.
I'm trying to remember how far away that is specifically.
Chelsea.
Well,
Chelsea.
I mean,
Yeah,
we would make,
map.
like a quick jump over to the Hamptons and back to,
Chelsea's
Brooklyn.
in,
So, I mean, it's the same thing.
Chelsea's in West London.
Oh.
So what was that you said, Dave? I'm sorry.
I was just making a random comment about how quickly we went from the Hamptons to Brooklyn anyway. So, I mean, it would be the same type of thing.
Yeah, pretty well.
I mean, 3 hour, 6 hour round trip.
Okay.
Shh. We used to do it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, Chelsea is technically just left of Westminster. So.
All right. So.
The dog show?
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't really have a whole lot of knowledge about Shipley. So in order to find out exactly where he's at, anything else about him, you might need to do a little bit of research, and that itself is going to take up a little bit of time.
That could take some time. So yeah, I guess then we could go eat and then maybe inquire of some of the locals, the waiters, the other staff and stuff, if anyone knows anything there, and just let it progress.
Okay. All right. Just as you're sitting down, maybe you're kind of talking about it back and forth. Go ahead and give me a group luck roll, if you would.
Who's our unluckiest person?
Well, it
JT.
was Nomi, but it's probably me now.
What's your luck?
What's probably me?
Testing to seeing who has the lowest
Yeah.
luck score of the group.
I'm
at a 20.
I got a 30 something.
All right, sounds like it's a Julian roll.
35.
Well, can't imagine that went wrong.
Yeah, as you're kind of talking about it, you see a couple people like turn their heads when you go to talk about the nature of the paintings and such, but nobody really comes forward and says anything. It doesn't seem as though anybody really knows what you're talking about.
Seems like they're more disturbed by the thought than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Miss Jenkins. Why didn't you bring him with us?
Someone's got to guard the house against bears.
All right.
Evil
Bears?
Flying bears from beyond the veil with black wings and dragon heads that disintegrate people. That kind of bear.
All right, so we don't get any information further on Shipley.
No, you guess that maybe researching in some local art papers or
There,
something.
you
along
said
those
there
lines.
was some artist establishments near the Blue Pyramid, right?
Yeah, artists, intellectuals, writers, things like that. They frequent some of the pubs around here.
Oh, they frequent the pubs, so there isn't like an art shop.
You know what? Let me see. Nothing so far as a dedicated art shop necessarily. Not in Soho anyway.
Okay.
Ruby Soho.
Don't know what you're talking about, but it was rhythmic.
All right. So at this point, it's getting to be, unless there's anything else, anything else specifically that you all are wanting to do, it's getting close to be about 6.
Yeah, we just need to go get changed and come back, and so I'm assuming that's just part of the adventure this afternoon.
Yep. Fast track.
Oh, huge thunder and lightning outside, so if I disappear all of a sudden, more than I am already, you'll know why.
All right. Yeah, I saw that you guys were getting hit up there too, like strongly.
Also, Cheyenne's not doing very well either, guys, from all the wind. So, like, just warning you.
The weather is beautiful where I'm at. It wasn't. Now it is. So you all get to the Blue Pyramid Club. And you are greeted by the very same doorman who leads you up a narrow set of stairs, and inside, through this door, you can hear just the sound of definitely some Northern African style music. Let me find. Here we are. And just beyond, you can see what looks to be like a grate elevator. It's just like it's got a metal grate covering the elevator that keeps it shut. But entering into the Blue Pyramid Club, you look and you can see that its motif is very much reminiscent of the name, very blue, but very high class. You can see that the seating arrangements are very comfortable with tables that are very low to the ground, very deep set sofas, and almost like beanbag chairs that set around the tables. You can see a large, what looks to be probably pine wood stage with a large blue pyramid setting up on top of the stage. And on the opposite side of the room, you can see a full service bar that is serving drinks. The room itself is very busy. You can see probably 30, 40 people in here, just getting along, drinking, talking. The music itself isn't overpowering. It's not super loud. Let me see if I can get this to play. I don't know why it's not playing. Let's try this.
So does it seem like people are just mingling and kind of networking more so than
this seems to be
socialization?
This seems to be kind of a it's very much a society club where people will come to negotiate deals, have business meetings, but also, I mean, it's also a very upscale. It's kind of reminiscent of a gentleman's club. Everybody is dressed to the nines, but you can see there's a quintet band playing on stage, and there are a number of belly dancers kind of lined up towards the front of the room, just in front of the stage, just waving about almost like waves just beyond a white sanded shore.
Well,
and you notice
he led us to a table, right?
Yeah. He kind of leads you up the stairs and opens the door for you, and you can kind of see yourself in.
Oh, okay. So we can go to the bar. We can go wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. Well, Oscar is heading straight to the bar.
All right. And behind the bar, you can see what looks to be probably a North African kind of guy. He looks at you as he's wiping a glass clean and says, "How can I help you?"
Is there a house drink?
Yes, of course. This is a Blue Lotus pop cocktail.
I'll have a tray of those over at, he's just going to point to a table that's empty, and we're at that table, please.
Of course. Coming right up. And he puts the glass that he's wiping down and he gets out a number of glasses and begins mixing all different kinds of things to where if you just sit there and watch them, they all turn out to be this bluish hue, almost like a Caribbean watercolor, just garnished with a little bit of mint. And he brings it over to your table, and you all are left to your own devices. You can see one thing that you do notice is that you can see that there are all kinds of people in here. There's men, women, there's Brits, and there's definitely foreigners in here. Egyptians, probably.
Right, so quite a mix.
I'm going to refresh really quickly. Bear with me here.
Go for it. Do it. So, looking at the group, just ask, so should we start asking questions about, well, Carlisle? Or do we want to ask about what's her name? Or...
I think it's smart to ask
Zahara?
questions.
Yeah, I think maybe, we shouldn't clump together. And maybe we should kind of mingle a little bit with different groups and see what we can find out.
I leave it in your capable hands, Oscar.
Huh. Well, Barrington looked into the place. I think that's what he said. Or I think...
By the way, what is this strange blue shit?
I don't know. A Blue Lotus something, and gonna try it, see what it tastes like.
Yeah,
Probably
Quincy will
alcoholic.
try it.
Yeah, it's very alcoholic, but it's very sweet. Definitely a lot of citrusy kind of flavors. But there's a floral nature to it too, somewhere in there. It's just like at the back of your tongue.
Okay.
So, as we ask around, what are we really asking around for?
Well, we're trying to find out because of all the murders. Barrington said that there was something they were interested in the spice lady who I think may come here. I think he talked to the Penhew Foundation director, Gavin. I'm going to get his name wrong again. Gavigan? Did I get it right this time? I keep trying to make him French.
That's it. Gavignon.
Gavigan, but I think it's Gavigan. That he may have known something, or at least he knew something. He was related in some way to something going on here, but also that maybe they know something about Carlisle, or Carlisle may have come here.
Asking questions as a gringo here might be even more dangerous than asking questions in Harlem.
There we go. Got it.
Correct. Hey, look at that.
What did you say the mixture of the crowd was again, Moss?
There's
Weren't most of them.
There's
British?
a good majority of them are probably to your best estimation Egyptian, but there are some Brits wandering about as well.
When you say Egyptian, you mean
More than likely Egyptian nationals, or at least of that descent.
Got it.
all right.
Well,
I'm going to ask about a hunting trip to Egypt.
All right, and you can see
I'll
that
be here in
there
case
are
anyone gets hurt.
there are a number of tables. Like I said, all kinds of different people. There's one person. Actually, go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll, if you would.
Sure. I am looking to inquire about a hunting trip to Egypt. Spot hidden.
You find nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really sticks out. In this case, it's kind of dark in here. You can see that there's a couple of tables that actually have hookahs, and the room just kind of has this natural haze that just kind of waves about.
Dice do what the dice do.
I would like to look around and see if anyone's giving me an evil eye at the table or any dragons.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, hard success. You look around, and it seems as though everybody is kind of just minding their own business. At this point, you can see that the band begins to slow down a little bit, and the girls who are up front belly dancing begin to kind of disperse, making their way to individual tables and doing performances for individual tables. And you can see that as a few of the patrons there, so probably businessmen, some people, maybe business owners, maybe just some people out looking to have a good time. They get to be a little bit, you can tell that some of them are a little bit tipsy, and they begin like handing over coins. You guess probably pound sterling, shillings, a couple of things. You see one of them kind of in the background starts to get a little bit handsy, and almost from out of nowhere, from a door on the other side of the stage, a large bouncer comes out and grips the guy by the shoulder, almost, you guess probably just about ripping his arm out of his socket, and yanks him out of the seat and throws him out into the hallway.
Oh, Oscar, you don't want to piss off that gorilla.
No, I tend not to try piss off anyone. He's going to just lean back in his chair and try and catch the eye of one of the dancers.
And eventually one does come to you. You see that she has made her way to a couple of other tables. She is definitely Egyptian in descent. Very, very beautiful girl. Probably you guess maybe late teens, early 20s, long, high ponytail that just kind of drapes halfway down her back. And she begins dancing in front of your table.
Okay. And just sitting there kind of playing with a few of the coins, enjoying the dance and sliding some of them across the table in her direction. So she'll have to actually come a little closer, obviously, to get the coins when she's done. But he's trying to keep his hands to himself.
You notice that her movements are so fluid that...
You said this girl's are in late teens?
Yeah. Late teens, early 20s, somewhere in there.
Oh, gosh.
And you see that her movements are so fluid that you almost don't notice as she scoops the coins up.
That impresses him and amuses him, and he's just going to crook his finger and lean towards her. And if she comes a little closer, he's going to hold out an actual pound note.
Yeah, no problem. She kind of inches up a little bit closer to the table.
And just going to say, you are very skilled and very lovely. Did they treat you well here? Your boss?
I am treated very well.
And just give her the note and say, who might that be?
Oh, the owner.
Is Gladys witnessing this?
Yeah, I assume you guys are all around the table.
Can I...
Julian's avoiding looking at her at all costs.
Can I please do an investigation roll to see if this girl is being trafficked?
Yeah. Give me a psychology roll.
Oh, psychology.
I'm trying to traffic her, but you guys are interrupting. Wait. I mean, I'm trying to give her money to get info.
Psychology.
Dang. My investigation went well, but not my psychology roll.
If she is being trafficked, she hides it well. I will say that much. She looks at you, Oscar,
She's
and
being
she says,
trafficked. She likes it.
No one likes being trafficked, or else she wouldn't be being trafficked.
She, with one fluid motion, kind of points a finger over at a large, kind of portly guy with balding hair, definitely also Egyptian in descent. He's kind of making his way around several tables. You see he's grabbing glasses and nodding at other patrons. You know, you can kind of hear him in the background as he approaches Egyptian customers. He'll speak in Arabic, and as he approaches Brits, he'll speak in English.
Okay. And when he's holding the note out to her, he's going to use sleight of hand to basically pop it into his other hand, so it's even closer to her face. We'll see if he fails here, and she may take the note from him if he fails. No, he succeeds.
Yeah, no problem. Let me see. What's her? Yeah, no problem. She, you see her eyebrows raise a little bit. She says, "What a charming little trick." And she just like takes the bill between two fingers and stuffs it someplace where you just lose track of it.
Okay. And let her go, and then just kind of, nudge Julian's foot and say, "There's the owner."
Yeah.
Just kind of look over at the gentleman that was mentioned.
I was not paying attention. I was drinking this
I got
fruity
a whole
drink.
platter of them.
It's quite good. Yes, I know. That was my point, Oscar. Obviously, you haven't been paying attention to anything but that hua.
I don't think they do that here. From what I can tell, they don't do that here. Nobody's really getting handsy with them once they saw that display over there, correct?
Give me a spot hidden.
Oh. I'm not fantastic at it, but I'm roughly average. No, not with that.
Well, that's not a fumble, so that's good.
Like that, yeah.
Actually, would you like to push the roll?
Actually, I want to look to see if I'm right.
No, he's just
Oh, do it.
looking and like, oh, everybody's behaving themselves.
All right. What were you asking about,
I want to
JC?
see if they're hoarding. I want to see if they're hoarding.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh, even I suck.
Hold on, I'm gonna try
Shit.
it.
Would you like to push the roll?
Nah, I don't care that much.
Damn.
They're not even the same
This place is
species.
so
as
chaotic.
we.
There's
Gladys, would you
Look at-
like to push the roll? Or I mean, you can also spend some luck, it looks like.
I'm gonna spend some luck. I have enough to go around.
Okay. Oop, I accidentally clicked on close card. So if you just take 5 points of luck off of your luck, then you succeed. Yeah. So you, as you're kind of looking around, you do notice that there are a couple of tables that have varying races of people at them, where there's a little bit more leeway given to those patrons as far as how involved they can get with the dancers. Nothing, nothing gratuitous or not gratuitous. What's the word I'm looking for? Nothing overt, but there can be a little bit more touching.
It's the
So the Sharia room.
1920s. It's the 1920s. Things can. It's not gonna be happening out here. It's probably gonna happen in a back room somewhere.
That'll be happening in the the champagne room.
Indeed.
Oh, wow. So Oscar's gonna get up. He's gonna head over to that person. Did she say what the guy's name was, or did she say? I can't remember if she said a name.
She
Or
didn't.
she
She
just
just
She-
pointed
okay.
in his direction.
Okay, that's what I thought. He's going to take one of the drinks and sway his way across the dance floor, trying to avoid the belly dancers and all the other patrons to make his way to that gentleman.
And as you do, you notice that a couple of dancers are like making their way in your direction, but they just kind of fluidly divert around you, almost in a dancing motion.
As you get up to leave, I pat you in the back and I say, "Go for it, old boy."
I'm not going to engage his services.
All right. And so if
That's not what I meant, you fool.
you approach this gentleman, and you see he's addressing a table of Egyptian nationals. He's speaking Arabic to them, and his tone of voice is very pleasant when he's talking to them. And then as he grabs a couple glasses and turns to go back to the bar, he looks at you. Oh, pleasure to meet you. Abdul, Nawisha. Is there something I can do for you?
A pleasure to meet you. Switch the glass to the other hand and shake his hand and say, Nash, Oscar Nash.
You see he
First day here.
You see he looks around, and the bartender kind of runs over. He hands his glasses over to the bartender, kind of wipes them off on his pants and shakes your hand. It's a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Blue Pyramid Club.
I love the place. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's wonderful. I'm wondering, you are the owner then? Hmm?
Yes, this is my establishment.
Oh, God.
Wonderful. Well, then maybe you can help me with a quick question, and I can be out of your hair and back with my friends.
Of course. Let me switch over, actually. Let me switch over so chat can see the game screen.
Why does he look like drunk 3PO?
He's gonna push over. He's gonna push over a Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my gosh.
Bonk. So yeah, he's gonna say, if you don't mind, a quick question. And
Yes, of course. Would you like a refreshment on your drink first?
oh, that would be wonderful. He's just gonna drain the rest of it.
Yes, come, walk and talk.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to just say, that we're just here. We're meeting a few friends, investigating a few things on the trail
Where are
of
you hiding,
one of
Gina
our
Carano?
friends. Exactly. And then, as we get near, I guess we get the drink, he's going to ask, so, we've heard that there is a certain lady that we might find here named Zara Sharfik.
Is that a?
Do you know of her?
There are a lot of people who come into my club. I don't know everybody who walks in.
Oh, I was led to believe that she was some sort of a merchant, like an important person. Maybe she's not important then.
Important or not, I mean, it's not this establishment is there's a lot of discreet sorts of there's this discretion policy around here.
Seemed like a little.
Give me a psychology roll.
I was to say he seems a little concerned. I'm not great at psychology. I'll use a bonus die on it though. I have he's really bad at reading people.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, but not today.
Look at that.
That sounds really good.
You can tell that as you mentioned Zara Shafiq, he a little bit of sweat begins to bead on his forehead, and his movements become a little bit twitchy.
Ah. Oh, well.
Because he's nervous or thumb-like?
Because he's a thumb and he can't sweat. Oscar's going to sip the drink and say, oh, these are very, very good. Well, I'm sorry to have troubled you then. I guess we'll go somewhere else. I guess the inspector was wrong. All right. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for, hosting us at this wonderful place. And he's going to turn and move back to the table.
He
I
gives
look
you
at
a
him
nod
and I go,
turns back.
I look at Oscar and I go, are we to expect more dragons tonight?
I don't know, but he seemed very nervous when I brought her up.
Dragons it is then.
I suppose it's a possibility. Well, what else do we need to learn here? We could ask about the expedition, I suppose, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't think anyone here is going to know anything about that.
Well, you never know. Until you ask, actually.
Going back to the investigation board here really quickly. Can
Moss,
Yeah.
walking around, can I sense if anybody's talking about art?
Give me a listen
Looking
roll.
for somebody. Listen roll.
Yeah.
Something. Nope.
Yeah, at this point, there are people just kind of talking over each other with the sound of the instrumentation and the little finger chimes that the dancers are
Can't hear a
clinging
thing.
together. It's tough to suss out any particular subject, especially since about half of the people are speaking in Arabic.
Yeah.
But as you
So I want to.
go ahead.
I was gonna butt into a table.
Mhm.
And just ask them if they know anything about the hunting scene in Egypt.
So, what kind of table? You notice that the tables are, for the most part, segregated. You can see a couple of tables with both Egyptians and Brits sitting at them, but for the most part, it's Egyptians or Brits.
Yeah, one of the mixed tables.
Okay. You hop in, and you can see that a couple of the patrons kind of give you the side eye when one of the more inebriated Brits welcomes you in. Oi! What brings you to our table?
I'm looking to go on a hunting trip in Egypt, and I was wondering if anyone around here that would be able to line up such a thing to be able to hunt some big game.
Let me roll something.
Maybe face down a crocodile.
Oh yeah, I heard that there's a guy who does expeditions down in Egypt. You might want to talk to him. It was what was it? He runs a foundation. It deals in all kinds of Egyptian stuff. But he might know something. The Penhew Foundation, that's what it was. I've been in there once or twice. They got all kinds of cool stuff in there. But I'm sure that if you're looking to get more, information on things that are lurking beneath the depths of the old Nile, that'd be the place you want to go.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't pan out at all.
Oscar, have we met Shipley yet?
Have we met who?
I've been Shipley.
No, we don't even know where his art is at.
We don't know anything about
We
it.
need to find him. He seems very intriguing individual. I would very much like to make his
He sounds
acquaintance.
insane to me, but possible. Look, Black Cat just jumped.
Exactly what I said. Minus
Jumped
the
up on
cat
top of the
thing.
cabinet. Shook a
What are
couple
you,
things
crazy?
loose in there, but everything stayed where it was.
As this is
It's what he
all
does.
happening,
That's what he does.
as this is all happening, that dancer comes back to your table and hands you a piece of cloth. It says, "Here, you drop this."
Well,
And
thank
dances
you.
away.
And he was getting ready with another pound note. He's like, okay. And it's like, oh, look over at way up the table and say, my future ex-wife, everyone, and take a peek at the cloth. Is it like part of like one of her scarves or something?
You can see that it looks to be probably a napkin, a cloth napkin, but you can see that it looks as though something has been written on it in makeup.
And hopefully it is in English.
It is in English. It says, "Meet me down the street near the arches at midnight."
Do you relay this
At
to
that,
us?
he's going to look at the clock. We have a few hours.
Do you relay the message to us?
Well, he will in a second. He's just looking at everyone saying, so you were saying you wanted to be doing things mysteriously in the mysterious fog of mysterious London at, say, midnight, correct? That was your fondest wish? Well, you got your wish, and he's going to slide the napkin across everyone else on the table.
Who were you talking to just now?
Everyone?
When you said that?
Everyone at the table.
Well, I guess you did find your future ex-wife. Or
Perhaps.
you're going to be murdered by dragons. One or the other. I mean, it's really 50-50 when you think about it.
He's just going to look over at her. Quite a way to go. She's a bit young for me, but, well, different
Well,
culture.
maybe the dragons are more in your age range.
How old do you think I am?
I don't know. Good 35, 40.
I'll take 35.
You see there's a belly dancer that comes by the table, and she's holding a hookah and holds it out to you. It says, "Would you care to partake?"
Of course.
And she
I
sets
don't
it down
mess with that
and
tribal nonsense.
puts the sheesh on top and pulls out a matchbook and just lights it, and hands the little mouthpiece over to Daphne. It says, "You're going to want to suck," as she holds the match over the sheesh.
Yeah, the whole table's just like, suck, suck, suck. No, we're not. We're just sitting there like, what?
Breathe deeply.
Oh, God.
I come from a lineage of respectful women. I'm
There is
afraid
nothing
this-
disrespectful about this. It's traditional.
Ew, why do you do that voice?
What? I'm an Egyptian woman right now. Let me play this.
That's Egyptian?
It's my estimation of Egyptian.
Whoa.
Hey,
It's faux
Moss
Egyptian.
is
Please-
always great
please
at
send
playing
in-
a Black Queen.
Hold on. Please. That's not
Come
where I
on,
was
it's
going. I was just gonna say,
roleplay.
please send in some like chats or something to help pay for some acting classes for Moss.
All right. Well, I guess I could just be like, yeah. Do you want some? You want
Wow.
some hookah? Here you go.
Could you do it in a
Take the
deep
mouthpiece
Jersey
and,
man voice, though?
Yeah. Here. You want some friggin' hookah?
Moss, you play
I
the
like-
best Egyptian woman I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want some hookah? Yeah, suck on it. Yeah.
No one's
that,
more womanly
that
than
makes
you.
it so much better.
Well, I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'll try your little smoky activity here, and then take a hit.
Here's a question for you. Has Daphne smoked in her life?
Well,
So,
Enjoy.
So do I just? What do I do with it? Do I just inhale and swallow?
You just breathe deeply, and exhale. Let it flow in and out like water.
My eyes,
Smooth.
my eyes are watering.
You're making yourself cough.
is that your Frost impression?
Yeah, it's called acting. So if you want to take lessons, Moss, you should probably I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Pick some
yeah.
classes
You know what? I'll be the first one in line for class.
I like the hands.
And as you, it has the faint
Magic.
taste as you kind of swallow the taste of blood from your lungs from hacking it up. The distinct taste of apricot comes to the forefront. It's actually quite pleasant.
Also, the coughing probably makes it more potent. Really gets
Oh.
it.
What's this? Kind of nutty, kind of fruitful aroma in my mouth. It's hard. It's weird to describe. It's like if I'm drinking fresh made
Just type into the
apricot
beat.
tea from my grandma's backyard.
It says imported straight from Egypt, Cairo. And with that, she turns and walks away, leaving the hookah at the table with the hashish burning, or hashish, whatever that stuff's called.
Whatever it is.
Well, if it's hashish,
She'll have some
feeling
dreams.
good.
Is there?
Oscar knows that it passes through water that makes it a little smoother.
Smooth.
It's got a very pleasant bubbling sound when you inhale. Alright, is there, while all of this is going on, is there anything else that you all would like to do, or would you just enjoy your time at the Blue Pyramid Club?
I keep drinking, but I stay away from that tribal smoke nonsense.
Going to partake in the hookah. Light bits of drinking, followed by eating whatever food that they have available, especially, and he's going to totally risk the Indiana Jones death here and have dates. And hopefully they're not bad dates that kill the monkey. And enjoy himself.
Yeah, and it's actually, when you're not focused on the investigation, this place is rather nice. The drinks are good, the food is good. It's mostly finger foods, but it's really pleasant. It's nice and light, clean, gets you feeling good. And as you kind of stand up after having a couple drinks, you might be just a little bit wobbly, but not too bad. You still feel clean.
Good. Yeah, definitely enjoying the relaxing on the little cushions and whatnot. And just enjoying spending a bit of money on things.
All right. And so, with that, what is anybody doing anything in particular at the moment?
Oscar's going to try through the evening to convince Daphne that she needs to learn how to belly dance. And she probably was like, nope, I'm respectable. Nope, I'm respectable.
Okay.
Depends on if Gladys is like more like, sure, I love, doing whatever the local people do, or if she's like, no, I don't want to end up in a box.
I'm
Yeah,
still
he's like-
convinced that a lot of these girls are being human trafficked, and we just walked into a pimp scheme.
Daphne's like, I'm sweet tea and photography, not slutty and dancing.
Wow.
All right. So, if I could just have, let's see. Gladys, would you give me a spot hidden roll right quick?
Sure. Spot hidden.
Okay. You, over the course of the evening, as the time progresses, you notice that one of the tables has taken furtive glances at your all's table. And this table is kind of a mix. You can see that there's a couple of Brits and there's a couple of Egyptian nationals at this table.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll kind of steal a glance over their shoulder and then look back and go back to whatever they're talking about. And you even notice that a belly dancer comes over to their table and one of the Egyptians just kind of waves her away. And she moves on to another table as they seem in depth in conversation.
Okay. Interesting. And I tell like the rest of the table like what's going on, right? I tell them this.
If you want.
Okay. I have a feeling we're being watched, and for not good reason. I think either someone's suspicious of something, or someone wants something from us.
I mean, we do have two women of white descent here in an Egyptian place. That doesn't seem too out of place to me, but it could be bad for you.
Or I
Yeah,
made
we'll
the
protect you
owner
and make sure you
nervous.
don't end up in a box again. Oh wait, I wasn't there for that.
Or I made,
Yeah, you don't
or
know.
like I said, I made the owner nervous. We should watch ourselves.
Oh yes, the
Well,
thumb.
let's just be. It's got to be close to midnight now. You want to go to that place, right, Oscar?
Definitely.
So maybe we just keep an eye on our backside as we leave.
All right. So
Holy crap! What
idea.
happened to his face?
you all, I take it, go ahead and just leave the Blue
Look
Pyramid
how
Club.
Oscar's red.
Yeah, leave some nice tips and file our way out, and then try to go find where she might be. Did she say where to meet her?
She did. She said, beneath the, meet me down the street near the arches at midnight.
Okay, well, I guess leave a little bit before midnight and make sure that we can tell what that is, because she's probably a local and we're not. Wait, there are probably arches everywhere.
Okay.
Damn, John Gordon, Daphne got an upgrade.
So, you all make your way out of the Blue Pyramid Club. Your steps kind of echo up and down the stairwell as you make your way down and out onto the street, where the traffic has more or less slowed down to almost a halt. And by that, I mean there's almost no traffic except for the sound of maybe a distant tram somewhere off in the distance and the clopping of a few horse hooves. But you can look both ways up and down the street, and the fog is just ever present, just kind of pressing in on you. But you can look, and there's a couple of lanterns which light what looks to be kind of a. It's not a display necessarily, but it is just a little area with several arches down at the end of Maird Street.
All right, get over to the arch. I guess if there are shadows, move into them.
All right.
I'd like to stay in the back of the group and keep an eye out.
Okay.
I'm looking to the sky for dragon.
All right. You can give me a spot hidden if you like.
Always. Oh, that was almost really good instead of really shit. Can I push it?
If you want.
I'm really paranoid after all those drinks, so I'm starting to go into my own head and go a little crazy. In fact, I'm going to use a bonus die this time.
Okay. All right. Very good. You are kind of keeping an eye out on the sky. Are you looking for anything in particular, Quincy?
Yeah, people from the club that may be following us.
Okay.
In particular, or anyone else on the street that might be tracking us, but mainly I was identified a table that there was people there and to see if anybody's coming after us.
Okay. Let me...
I'm not looking to the sky.
Okay.
You weren't almost in Bad Dragon twice.
As you are looking up to the sky, you can see that the lantern light is kind of illuminating the fog around you, and it kind of swirls about as you walk, and you could swear that you hear the faint whoosh, whoosh of distant wings, but you kind of focus in on it, and you can hear that that's just the sound of the Thames off in the distance. And as you're looking back...
I try and hide under awnings and...
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a stealth roll. And as you're kind of looking back towards the club as you walk away, Quincy, you can see that there's a couple of patrons that walk out behind you. Not the table that you were wary of at the time. And you can see that they kind of all break off. Some begin walking in your direction, and others begin walking the opposite direction, making their way down alleys and so on and so forth. It's probably your best estimation that you're not necessarily being followed at this point.
Between my drunkenness and paranoia, my stealth is shit.
Okay. And so, as you all approach a series of stone arches near the northern end of Maird Street, beneath the furthest arch, you see a shape emerge, kind of covered by a hooded cloak. She kind of pulls it back to reveal her face. And it is the dancer who you had met inside the club. She says, thank you for meeting me. And she kind of looks around nervously. She says, I would hate to be, I didn't want to talk to you too loudly inside. But I heard you talking about Zara Shafiq.
Moss, I want to interrupt real quick.
Yes?
I tap Oscar on the shoulder. I go, watch out. This is Dragon Country. And then I slink back off into a corner scared.
He's a little drunk.
I can tell. Never mind. Do you have your wits about you?
As much as I always do.
Good.
Just give her a smile.
Might I ask, why are you asking about Zara Shafiq?
It's a long story, but we have a friend who is investigating cults that took him here, and he was investigating with the police and others, and it led us here. We talked to an Inspector Brighton, I believe it was?
Barrington,
yes. It's, the British names, they always end with tongue, but always start with something else. Yes, he sort of let us know there are a few leads that we're following up on and others we're following up on, but he's never managed to find anything concrete. And I thought maybe that the owner would know something, but he seemed quite nervous when I brought her up.
Yes, Abdul, he owns the club, but he is very fearful of Zara Shafiq. She runs the spice shop on Verder Street.
Ah, Note that. All right, and why does the spice dealer make him so nervous? I'm guessing she doesn't just deal in spices.
I'm not 100% sure it's exactly what all of her dealings are. All I know is that she must be involved with this cult, and I want to help you. Bardu, my lover, was murdered by this cult, and I would like to help you and get revenge on them if I can.
Well, it puts you in a dangerous position, but thank you for helping. I'm sorry about your lover? Your husband? Lover?
He was but a boyfriend, as people here say. There was a customer who was making amorous advances towards me, and he was a bit standoffish, and it ended, well, he got killed for it. But please,
Right.
any way that I can help, if you are looking to deal with this brotherhood or Zara Shafiq, and you can tell that she's actually, like, her tone of voice is raising, and she's starting to speak a little bit louder.
Just going to, like, he's going to look around. I'm assuming that these two have it covered, but he's just going to look around and make sure no cars are going by or anything. I mean, a car going by would just be something. I suppose that would be loud.
Yeah, give me another spot hidden.
All right. Not great at it, but we'll try. We'll give it a shot. Not with a roll like that.
Okay.
Moss, just to clarify,
Mhm.
she identified where Zara's shop is?
She gave us the
Yes.
street. Yeah.
She said a spice shop on Warder Street. That's Wardour.
Did she leave already?
No.
No. You're
I
still
look at
trying.
her and ask, "Do you know where to find Mr. Miles Shipley by any chance? The artist?"
Mal Shipley. No. No, I'm not. I'm not aware of Miles Shipley. Is he part of the cult too?
No, he's just an artist. I need to find him.
Well, he could be a part of the cults. We don't know.
Well, I will tell you what I know. What I know is that once a month, sometime around midnight, a truck shows up to the club, and I've counted as many as 24 members will pile into this truck and drive somewhere outside of London. I'm not entirely sure where, as I have not had the chance to follow.
That's probably a good thing that you haven't. Do you have some way of
that's-
protecting yourself?
And they gather in that truck at what
She
time?
shakes her head. Around midnight.
Midnight at the shop, right?
She tells you at the Blue Pyramid Club.
At the
At
club.
the blue. Oh, at the club.
Right there.
Okay.
Officer's just going to then lean closer to her and say, "Have you ever fired a gun?"
No. No, I haven't.
He's going to reach into his coat, unholster one of the 45s, and present it to her butt first. And it's like, "What you're doing is incredibly dangerous."
She kind of holds it, and you can tell that, like, she kind of grabs the pistol with, like, the tips of her fingers and holds it out. It's like, I wouldn't know what to do with this if I tried. Then she kind of, like, situates it in her hand and just, like, holds it straight out, but with, like, locked elbows, and like she's not holding it correctly whatsoever.
Maybe that's not a good idea. I'm worried that you're going to get yourself into even more trouble here and not have a way to deal with it. Maybe you should buy yourself a knife. And he's just going to kind of gingerly reach out and kind of take the gun back from her.
She hands it over without hesitation. She says, "I've been taking jujitsu."
Oh,
Not
well,
really.
then
She
he's
doesn't.
going to
She doesn't actually say that.
put that down there. Okay, well, I'll let you do that. Maybe get yourself even a what do they call it here? A cricket mallet? Something like that. Something you could club someone over the head with?
A cricket bat.
I believe it's called a cricket bat.
Bat, yes, whatever. Some kind of a stick. Something that you can just thump someone with if they come after you.
Yes,
But,
I will take that into account. Unfortunately, as you could see inside, I don't really have much of a place to hide a weapon, at least not while I'm working.
True. So, other than this, and I hate to bring this up, but you said, how long ago was your boyfriend killed? Recently?
This was about a few weeks ago.
All right. Well,
I have heard many things while dancing.
have you heard of a man named Carlisle or a man named Gavigan?
Her eyes kind of like light up at the sound of Gavigan. She says, "Yes, I have heard the name. In fact, I have danced with him, for him before, but he does not show up at the club very often. And in fact, he and someone I did not recognize made their way into the back rooms of the club, perhaps for a meeting or something."
All right. And you said that the people who get in the truck, they do this how often? You've seen it?
It's once monthly, but it's
Oh.
never on a set schedule. It's been a few weeks now since they've piled into the back of the truck, but it could be at any time.
All right. Well, I don't want to keep you out here in the night and let someone see you, so I think possibly I should let you go. But thank you for all of this.
Yes, of course. Thank you. And please, if there is anything else that I might be able to do, please tell me.
Definitely reach out.
And with that, she turns and walks away. And Oscar, about that time, you turn and bash your face right into the side of one of those arches.
Sweet.
Oh, never mind. That wasn't a fumble. You almost bashed your face
so
into the side of
close.
into one of those arches.
Excellent. Well, look at everyone else. No one saw anyone? Nobody's watching us?
Give me one last spot hidden roll.
All right, I'm going to use another bonus die of mine. I actually succeeded.
Okay. Hard success? Okay.
Quincy really noticed.
Okay. Yeah. As you kind of turn around, you look and you can see a head pop back from behind one of the arches, and just you can hear the sound of a couple of sets of feet making their way down the street. And if you watch long enough, you can see there's three men running away from you.
I'm assuming that's what he saw. I probably only saw, like, maybe...
I see 3 men running away from us.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You tell
Sorry,
us
I
that?
thought that was Oscar who rolled that. Well, Oscar rolled a success.
No, that was him.
Yeah, regular success.
I
Yeah,
got
you both see
regular
this.
success.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All right. And Oscar's gonna say, "Damn it!"
In fact, Quincy, as with your hard success, I'll say that you can see that they are making a beeline for a car waiting down the street.
I'll run after them.
Okay.
To see if I can get the. I'm just trying to run after him to see if I can get the plate on the car.
Okay. What is your movement?
Movement is a 7.
All right. Go ahead and give me a Constitution roll. As this, you can see that this car, you just barely catch it through the drifting fog.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a bonus die from artwork because there's so much fabulous artwork.
Absolutely.
And Oscar's running
Okay.
that direction as well.
Okay. You go ahead and give me a Constitution check as well. And is anybody else chasing after them?
Oh no. I just yell, oh great, we're gonna get another woman killed.
Okay. Let's see. Oscar, what is your movement?
8.
Yours is 8. Okay. I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so both of your movements go up by 1 for the purposes of the chase rules. Let me see. We're just gonna kind of try to streamline this a little bit because I am not a fan of the chase rules. Too complicated. Let's see. Okay. Need just a moment here.
Friends and throw ones are fun.
No.
You guys are just shitty at them.
Okay.
It's not shitty.
So much I had. And it works pretty good for us.
Okay. And okay. So you can see that these 3 individuals take off in a dead sprint. Oscar, you are running as fast as you possibly can, as are you, Quincy. You begin to catch up with them, but one of them is able to swing the door open and slide into the car, while the other 2 are kind of lagging behind. These 2, you've got one. We'll say that you can catch up to them. You've got 1 action if you wanted to apprehend them, if you can.
All right, Oscar. Again, Quincy was just trying to catch up to identify the car.
Okay.
So that I have the car number to be able to report to Barrington. But if Quincy goes to actually tackle one of them, then we'll go and tackle him. So that's up
Quincy,
to you
huh?
first.
Oscar is going to do something crazy, just like out of the movies. He's running up and he's withdrawing the sword from his sword cane and he is plunging it into the rear tire of the car.
Okay. So I would have you go ahead and yeah, your speed went up to a 9, so I'd say go ahead and you'd probably be able to catch up. Go ahead and give me a fighting brawl roll.
Okay.
And as you're doing this, you look at the license plate and it says LN6701Z.
Seriously? I have to write that down. LN6701Z.
There, it's in the
As
chat.
in zebra.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and roll damage for your sword cane there.
Die, tire. Let's see, where is my sword cane? It's right here. 1d6. 4 points of damage to that poor tire.
4 points of damage. You plunge your sword cane in deep enough to where it strikes metal, and you hear the hiss of air as you withdraw your sword cane, and the car attempts to speed off, and the air is let out so quickly that it has a hard time getting traction, but eventually it does get going with a quick as the tires kind of squeal on the pavement just a little bit.
He's putting the sword back to the cane, looking over Quincy. He's like, I'm not sure why I did that. I just always wanted to.
It's like in the movies.
I thought those 20s cars were solid rubber.
No.
The whole car? No, there's some metal parts too. I'm kidding. So after that, he's like, well, yeah, it's not going to stop them, I suppose, but at least we have their info. We need to get this woman to a safe place, I think. She may have run off. Well, let's head back to the group. and look at Quincy like, you're pretty fast on your feet.
You know, when you have to run away from a lion, it trains you pretty quick. Do you think
He
we
just
should
gives
try
you a
and get
curious
down
look. Huh.
Do you think we should try and get back to the Blue Pyramid to see if we can? There's a truck leaving.
Well, we should check to see if the young lady is there first and see if we can maybe get her somewhere safe, because I think maybe they overheard us. I don't know for sure, but they might have. But yeah, I think it's not a bad idea to watch. Not the most wonderful evening for it, and it is Dragon Country. He says that out loud as we get near Julian and back to the arches.
Okay. Odds or evens?
Oh, odds.
You see that Zara is kind of, or not Zara, sorry. You see that,
I was like, oh God!
you see that the young dancer who, actually, I didn't give you her name. Her name is Yalesha Assam. You see that Yalesha is still standing there, kind of mouth agape at what had just happened. She says, they cannot know. They cannot know that I spoke to you.
So, we need to get you somewhere safe, young lady.
She nods furtively. And just so everybody knows, this is kind of what she looks like.
Pretty for the art that they put in this book.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
She's the smartest dumb person in the room.
Just imagine her in 4K. There you go.
Bruce Campbell's sister.
We should probably go back to the hotel for the evening and then take her to Barrington tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's a good idea. I was going to
the
give her a
police-
room in the hotel, but I think the police knowing it'd be. Look at you.
40 Viking, not a thumb. Good.
Not a thumb. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to lead her over to the car and say, we can get you a room at the hotel for the evening and then take you over to Barrington tomorrow. I doubt he's going to be in his office now.
She wordlessly nods, as you can tell that her eyes are just kind of wide at what has just occurred, and all of the possibilities of what could happen to her are just kind of running through her head.
Okay.
Yeah. And Oscar, do you think she would want to stay in her own room at the hotel, or do you think maybe she should room with one of the ladies?
I don't want to impose
Just
on the
for
ladies, but if they're interested,
protection.
that would be good. Yes, I think that's a good idea. But I mean, by all means, we can get her her own room if we want. But she might want some company. What do you think, ladies?
I think it'd be nice for her to have her own place, so she's not overwhelmed and not just thrown in with a bunch of strangers she just met.
A little less safe, possibly. Gladys?
Well, miss, it was nice knowing.
All right. Well,
She gulps.
I mean, you're more than free to stay in the large suite that I have, but I think it might be a little bit suspect if I bring you back to my room.
She, once again, just kind of wordlessly nods. You can tell that she's just not really focused on much of anything that you're saying. Her eyes are just kind of wide, staring at the back of the seat.
she has no clue what we're saying at all.
Okay, do you have a hood or a veil or something we could cover you up a little bit with?
She blinks a couple of times and actually focuses her vision on you and nods again as she puts her hood up.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, I guess we head back to the hotel and we'll get her her own room if we can get a room between, like, our rooms. I guess
You
that would be
guys
best.
stay here, and I'll go get the car.
It's right there.
How
That's
far
fine.
How far away was the arches from the place? Or is
About
this in a couple blocks.
probably about a couple blocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so not too far, but yeah.
Not,
So-
not
Alright.
too far, but far enough that you don't really want to have her walk back to the Blue Pyramid right now, right?
Sure. Yep. Yeah, we'll make our way back to the hotel.
So Quincy will
Get a
go
room.
with the car. we'll head back to. We'll get her room and kind of ask her if she wants somebody to be stationed outside her door, or if she feels comfortable, or.
She kind of gulps, and at this point you can see that she's kind of gathered her wits about her once again. She says, "No, I'm sure it's fine. Thank you for doing this.
Put yourself out for us. We're going to help you as much as we can.
Well, I'm sure that would be fine. You will need to get rest as well."
Okay.
So yeah, get her a room, and make sure that they bring up whatever she needs.
Okay.
I'm
And
assuming we can find her a room on the same floor as us.
yeah, I don't see why
Our
not.
rooms are.
Can I click on the inflict pain button once? I just want to see what it does.
Yeah.
It does nothing.
Julian says, she can stay in my room and have my bed. I'm going to stay up reading anyway, and this way I can keep an eye and make sure no one kills her like the last girl. I have no interest in it, so you don't have to worry about it.
It's true. You're not a
You might
book.
you can sit up and read in the hallway and give her the privacy.
Yes, and then how would we keep an eye on her in the room and make sure no one came through the window and absconded off with her magically like that last girl who
I don't know what you're
ended up
talking
dead.
about, but I will
The
take
worst.
your word for it.
Yes, you should.
You guys have experienced many foreign things.
Oh, you're dealing with cults.
Okay. Hey, JT, remind me which book you're reading again. Is it Selections de l'Oeuvre d'Avant? Or is it the other one?
The French one. Yeah, I'm reading the French
You're
one.
reading the French one. Okay.
How
So-
to serve man.
At this point, I would say you've probably had. Go ahead. If you open that up, doing inside baseball, there should be a little bar there. It says progress. You could probably mark 4 weeks. Just a little plus sign. Do you see that?
No, I haven't even found the book yet, boss.
It's under your gear.
Yeah, I didn't see a way to change that on mine because I'm like 5 out of the 10 weeks on mine, but I'm like I couldn't. I just noted it in my notes. I didn't see a way
edit
to
button,
plus
right?
it.
Yeah, you hit the edit
There
button.
it goes. I see the progress thing. How do I change it? You said?
Do you see a little plus or minus button on the side? Maybe that's just for me.
No, it's probably just for you.
Okay,
You're gonna have to do it.
Okay. And then you said you're at 5 weeks too.
Yeah,
Frost?
5 weeks out of Life as a God.
Okay. Life as a god. There we go. Perfect.
Did you change mine?
Yeah.
I don't. Maybe I have to open it.
Yeah, you gotta open it up in the edit button and to see the progress.
I did.
If it shows
Yeah,
you.
no.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
That's a nice
Thank you.
yellow bar. Sweet. Excellent.
Yep,
That's
yep.
nice that it actually lets you track
Yeah,
that. That's good.
so much better than the last
Yeah.
system. Yeah.
All right. And so you all make your way back to the Cavendish. You set her up in her room. You make sure that she's comfortable. Make sure that she's got some food and drink if she needs any. Is there anything else that you would like to do for the evening, or is it time for bed?
I would have liked to ask her a few questions myself, not around the men, but I feel like she's too exhausted to answer any questions.
Let me.
Oh, were you not here when we had asked both of you ladies if you wanted her to stay in your room with you instead of
Yeah,
with one
I
of the
don't
men?
think that's not what I'm thinking. I don't think she want to stay in my room, but I feel like there's certain questions, like a female stripper isn't gonna want to answer to men.
Yeah, she's currently in the room with Julian because he's going to be staying up all night reading. So
Yeah, so I kind of don't really have an opportunity to ask her what I want. I mean, my main thing is so because Millie was kidnapped, they see me targeting women is what I'm saying. Like, I was kidnapped, Millie was clearly kidnapped, and so my thing is I want to know if any of the women who were taken in this were also kidnapped. Like if maybe she wasn't human trafficked, or if she had heard any word of other women being human trafficked.
I will gladly go out in the room so you can talk out and read outside while you talk
Because
to her.
I think
as long as
that's why I keep like putting my foot down. But is anyone being human trafficked? Because that'd be a really interesting tie-in to possibly Millie being abducted and me being almost abducted.
Okay. Yeah. So you go into the room. She's kind of just sitting there, like leaning her back against the headboard with her knees kind of curled up to her chest and just kind of staring. The door kind of creaks open as you enter, and she looks in your direction.
Hello, I don't want to keep you up. I just want to make sure that you are okay. I'm sure tonight has been an incredibly long and exhausting night, but I can't imagine what you must have experienced even prior tonight to have found yourself in this situation. Do you want to talk? May I ask, like, how you met these people? Like, how you came across, you know, this life with these people?
She looks at you and just kind of gulps a little bit. Well, I came here from Egypt 4 years ago, and this was well, the Blue Pyramid Club was very lucrative for me. Young Egyptian girls can make quite a bit of money working there. And it is only since I started working there that I started noticing things. Like with Miss Shafiq and some of the members of the club.
Noticing what exactly?
Where they will get together and go somewhere outside of the city. I noticed that there are certain members that can come into the club, and the bouncers, they are much more lenient. Say if they get a little bit handsy.
I see. Did you come here from Egypt with them, or were you introduced to them when you came to America? Did you come to America by yourself?
No, I came with Bardu, my late boyfriend, and you see a single tear rolls down her cheek as she mentions his name. She wipes her nose a little bit and says, "We came here together, hoping to, well, find a better life, but Soho was really the only place for, Egyptian nationals."
Have any of your fellow dancers gone missing? Like one day a girl will walk into work and the next thing you know, she's gone?
You see, she kind of looks down at the sheets on the bed and just kind of like curls them up under her toes and just says, "Yes. Yes, they have. But some come back different."
Different in what way?
They are fanatical, almost. Speaking of this brotherhood and a brotherhood in Egypt, and how they wish to return to the brotherhood.
What kind of brotherhood?
Let me see if she knows that.
I know chat's making fun of me for overusing the term human trafficking, but it's the only thing I can think of right now for the time.
It's topical.
Point is,
merchandising back in the 20s?
women being kidnapped and used for something.
There's gotta be a shorter term for that.
I mean, it's human trafficking, but I know they didn't use the term human trafficking back then, okay?
She says, I do not know. All I know is that it was a brotherhood, a cult that originated back in Egypt, and it has made a presence here. You have to be very careful. I've been lucky so far, up until, well, I decided to step out of bounds tonight and talk to you all.
Occult? Would the sunbat be a recognizable term for you? Can I roll for and kind of
You can give me an occult roll.
an occult roll? Okay. I think that'd be helpful. Ooh.
Well, if you would like, you can push the roll, and keep in mind you do have bonus dice to use if you want to.
I would like to use a bonus dice because I think you're really getting into something here.
Okay, so go ahead and roll again, and then just slide that little slider over to +1.
It's time I use my
Nice.
woohoo!
Yeah, hard success.
Awesome.
Through your conversations with your fellow investigators and perhaps some of your own researches, you would know that probably the most prevalent cult that would have come out of Egypt is the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Okay.
But with that hard
Okay,
success, you would also know that it's very much rumored that that cult no longer exists.
Rumored. Okay. Does the Black Pharaoh ring a bell to you in any way?
You see she kind of looks up with a look of recognition and just kind of nods slowly, as if maybe it's coming back to her.
I see. Well, what can you tell me about this cult?
I don't know. All I know is that there are quite a few members. They have, and you can see that she's kind of like searching for words in her speeches. She's kind of stammering over what she's trying to say. She basically goes on to tell you that it is her perception that Zara Shafiq is the leader of this cult.
Okay. So, Drug 3PO is running this cult then, okay.
Now, Zara Shafiq is the woman who runs the spice
the woman.
store. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got them
Yeah.
totally mixed up.
She told you that Abdul Nawisha, the owner of the Blue Pyramid Club, is terrified of Zara Shafiq.
Okay. That makes a little more sense now. Interesting.
So
Hey, it
the
wouldn't be the
woman is
first
trafficker?
time. It's historically happened quite a bit.
It's fairly common in the Asian culture.
Oh, especially. I've seen through the bar, Millie. I know how that works. Interesting. So, Zara wouldn't be trafficking this young girl, per se, but she would have ties to the Black Pharaoh Brotherhood, which is interesting. Not exactly, okay. I'm gonna take this information to the doctor, and I'm gonna suggest, since he's gonna be up all night reading, him look into the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, and I'm going to be doing the same. So I'll be up all night reading with the doctor.
We can hear your
Okay.
video, whoever you are.
Let's see. Do you have any Mythos reference books, Gladys?
Let me check it out. Mythos referencing under skills,
It'd be under gear.
gear
And cash.
I don't, unfortunately, because I listened up until came up a box and was surrounded by zombies. I didn't believe in any of this stuff. However, I assume that at the flat my father left to me in London, England, has a library, and there has to be some books on ancient Egypt or something there.
Okay.
So you want to take a trip to your residence?
Well, aren't we in London already?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be too far away.
Yeah.
It's not far, but I mean...
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Just witness?
Yeah, good point. Well, I guess it'll be something I'll have to read on the next morning when there's daylight outside. I guess I'm going to bring up this information to all of my fellow colleagues, I guess, and see if they are interested in trying to find something. But chances are we're not going to have any books on us at this moment. This is why I really think people should have just crashed at my flat, to be quite honest. But no, Oscar wanted to stay in a fancy hotel.
We may need to relocate.
Room service, man.
But yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to read up in the Black Pharaoh tomorrow. You know, actually, maybe it's a good thing they don't try to find me at my flat right now, because my flat, I don't want people burning to the ground.
Your flat may get
Space
flattened.
bears coming down out of the skies.
You don't want the space
Yes,
bears.
of course, the many bears of England.
I mean, Quincy probably has a place in town too, but at the same time, it's not necessarily high class or anything like that either.
Humble.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got the information I needed. It kind of confirmed a lot of stuff.
But this definitely sounds like we should investigate more about the Black Pharaoh tomorrow or
Yes.
later today, because it's after midnight. So let's get some rest.
Someone commented Ashton's gonna issue some traffic tickets.
History eraser button's always on it.
And so, just as a heads up, so if you're looking for specific information that might be contained in a mythos tome, first of all, using them as a reference book requires a full study. So
we have to do the full study.
So
first.
you have to get a full study to get anything of substance out of those books.
Okay.
You're never going to learn anything.
You probably also have to
demand-
find a book at a bookshop someplace, and I guarantee you a book with the Black Pharaoh in it is probably being sold at a shop where not too nice people don't want us.
We demand more downtime like Curse of the Crimson Throne so we can piss off Chrysanth and the rest of them.
Damn you!
And Dave.
Stupid people in your downtime you get. Ah,
Just be happy Moss doesn't give us dumb side quests.
no, we give
Yeah.
ourselves dumb side quests.
Yeah, we
By
take care of
Like,
that.
I will
on our own.
say,
So-
Moss
He
will
just
tell
allows
us,
us to do it.
Moss will tell us, like, be very, like, direct, like, hey guys, maybe you should check out this. We're like, no, actually, we're gonna run in circles for an entire episode, and then
That's because he's used to us running off and doing retarded things
Don't give him
in
ideas.
cities we've never been in.
Yeah, try running a game on a train.
I don't want to go back to the Juju house for like the next 2
There was no
episodes.
train.
Oh, this whole time we were supposed to go back to the Juju house, and now Amelia's dead. Great.
That's okay. This girl will be dead soon too.
Again, Moss, how old is this girl?
She's late teens, early 20s. If you ask her, she's 19, even though it's impolite to do so.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
not
be
gonna,
real. For the time period, she's probably
That's why I'm-
15,
that's
16.
why I'm asking
rude.
you, Moss.
Yeah, she's 19.
Unfortunately, young girls were being put into sex work very early on back then. It's very sad. I recently found out that ballerinas were some of the first original sex workers amongst high society. It wasn't like a glamorous thing. And they were like 13, 14 years old. It's so sad. It's terrible.
I feel like that's just history in a
Hasn't changed.
nutshell.
Or awful. Awful, awful, awful.
Yes, history is awful. Coincidentally, modern day is also awful.
Yeah, that's why you should not hang out with rich people, except for Oscar.
Probably, yes. That's actually really true.
Look,
More than you
all I'm
actually
saying
really even know.
is that Kubrick died right after Eyes Wide Shut, and that should tell you something.
Interesting.
We had to shut him up.
Because it was true.
It was all true, and it's all coming out true, and now nothing's being done about it. So
That's because
Too much
everybody
money in it.
knew it was true then.
Sure, something's being done. They're killing the witnesses.
All right, so,
Get some sleep.
yeah, get some sleep. And nobody else is doing anything else this evening?
Nah, it's pretty late.
Okay. So, you all
I'm
get
just
some
reading.
I have a
shut-eye.
question. Who am I crashing with? Because I can't go back to my flat because someone will follow me.
You and Daphne have a room.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a room with
we
Daphne?
were in the
Okay.
hotel.
Okay.
All right. You guys yap for just about 45 seconds. I'll be right back.
We can do that. So we have the
well, let's
spice
just
place to investigate, right?
Yes.
We
Spice-
have.
Well, I'm sure Zara wants to kill us all though because we've rescued the scroll with a lot of information. Unless she doesn't know we know the information that we do.
I'm gonna read books about World War 3 through 10 while I'm waiting for you guys.
Get him out of the way now. Get him out early.
Get them out of the way now so I can get to the 11 on time.
So we have Zara to investigate some more. Now that we actually know where her shop is, we have the painter, and then if we
Must
want to
find the
investigate lichens up north, we can do that.
I want to find the painter. It's very important.
I would like to at some time. I think that Quincy would be interested in trying to follow one of these trucks that she identified leaving the Blue Pyramid place.
Definitely. We just have to
Because
hope
that's
we're
probably
staking out the
actually
right night.
Going up north. But we got to go to. We should really take her to Barrington in the morning, right?
Yeah.
The inspector at Scotland Yard, and then we can probably go to Zara's, or if Gladys wants, we can go investigate the Black Pharaoh more in the libraries.
I mean, we definitely have to drop her off. And then what we do the rest of the day after that is really up to what the group really wants to do. I mean, I don't know. We're going to have to wait till nighttime probably to do the stakeout of the place anyway and hope that we find a truck. But who knows how long that could take. We don't know.
My vote is to go find Shipley.
I like researching. I like finding Shipley, and I like turning her over to Barrington to keep her safe.
Yeah. Okay. So let's.
She'll end that.
We'll turn her over to Barrington in the morning, and then maybe Barrington. Did we ask him about Shipley?
I think we did, and he said, he'd never seen his stuff or he didn't know where the guy was. I don't remember.
Okay. But we did kind of get a sense that it's over in Chelsea.
It's over in that area. It's because, well, that's where all those weird, creepy bohemians live.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that come out wrong?
No, it was accurate.
Artists. Yeah. So, sleepity sleep. Until we can't sleep no more.
All right. And fast forward, the night is quiet. Nothing untoward happens to anybody. You all get a restful night's sleep. And you all wake up in the morning refreshed. If you speak with Zara, you can, or I keep getting their names mixed up. If you speak with Yalesha, she is in much better spirits. In fact, she seems almost redoubled in her resolve. As you can see that she is almost gung-ho.
That's a little suspicious.
If you talk to her about the, if you talk
I
to her
pretty
about
much
what's
ignored
going
that
on.
she was in my room all night and don't really talk to her.
That's a little suspicious because girl was on the break of like, you know. And now she's just not just perfectly fine, not just okay, she's gung-ho.
Well, I wouldn't say that she's necessarily okay. It's kind of like, trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's not like she's completely disregarding everything that that happened last night and all the risk that she faces now, but she kind of seems to have accepted it and is willing to face it.
Like she's happy she's gonna do something.
Yeah, she's not necessarily. Yeah, you can tell that she's like, if you talk to her, she's like, you know, kind of stands resolute in her willingness to assist you all in whatever way she can. But she completely acknowledges that, like, yeah, it's probably best that I don't go back to I want to say Blue Oyster Club. No, it's the Blue Pyramid Club.
The Blue Oyster Club.
All right. Well, let's get in the car and head over to the Scotland Yard.
New Scotland Yard it is.
All right. So you make your way over to the Scotland Yard. We'll say that Inspector Barrington is there, and he receives you. And he says, "Oh, what have we here? An Egyptian national." He sticks out his hand. "Inspector Barrington, Scotland Yard." And she introduces herself as well. "Yadasha Assam." And he looks over at you all and says, "Might I ask, what's the meaning of this?"
In the interest of expediting it a bit, just kind of explain how she approached this when we were talking about, you know, asking questions about Zara and others, and that she has information relating to this, and that we thought we'd follow up on it, but we think that some of the people possibly in the cult or possibly employees of the Blue Pyramid overheard us, and she might be in danger. We thought it best she not go to her place. And
also maybe identify that her boyfriend or significant other, her partner, was murdered
recently.
Oh. You can see that he is very much interested in what you have to say now. He says, "We can hold her for questioning for the time being, but I'm afraid that the best we can do is perhaps some protective custody."
Probably not a bad idea. So
yeah, maybe we'll we could stop back and check with her to see if she would like to change her arrangements later this evening or tomorrow. Oscar.
I mean, she's with us, so we can do whatever makes the most sense. We can find her another place to go. We can keep her in protective custody. I don't know how long he's thinking, like a couple of days? Or is he thinking like keeping her in protective custody like for hours only?
He basically gives you the idea he can maybe keep her for a couple of days.
Okay, well after that we can make other arrangements.
Yeah.
Find her a place to go that's safe. But yeah.
Can't you give her a job back home, Oscar, old boy? Keep her safe indefinitely.
Oh, we could send her to America.
Sure, I could ship her back to my home and she could hang out with Jenkins all day at the mansion.
You're gonna ship her back? I'm just kidding.
I'm sure that she'd love that.
What did we just talk about?
Away from her entire culture and all her family and friends and people that she may know.
She'll be
okay,
safe.
her
Put her
family's
in
not
another, shipping container.
Yeah, well, her family isn't here anyway, so it wouldn't really make that much of a difference in that case. But still, yeah, I think she's probably better off in the country that she chose.
Since we did such a good job with the last girl, I'll leave it up to you guys.
But since a dragon did attack us there, I would rather we didn't put her in that kind of a position.
They seem to attack us no matter where we go.
Look at
We're
the
not
officer.
there.
So, we have a few leads to follow up on.
Oh, yes.
Shipley, Zara. We've got a few other notes here and there.
Yes, if you come across anything that might seem useful to the yard, please do let me know. Anything actionable, I should clarify.
Yeah, she
oh.
probably has some good information for you.
We do have the license of a car of the people we think that might have actually tried to be, overhearing. What is the word? Eavesdropping.
He
I
pulls out
may
a
have
notepad,
slashed their tire.
dabs the tip of a pencil on his tongue, and prepares to write. Peace.
LN6701Z.
LN6701Z. All right. He taps the pencil on a notepad and flips it back, closes and puts it in a breast pocket. I'll have my men on the lookout for such a vehicle.
Excellent. And is there anything else we needed from the inspector?
I think that's it. I think we're headed to go see or go find some of this strange art from...
Not much of an art critic myself, nor an art appreciator, but please do enjoy yourselves, I suppose.
All right. And as we're leaving, go up to the young lady, and he's going to just take her hand and slip 50 pounds, which is a hell of a lot of money, into her hands and say, just in case.
She says, she nods at you and just says, thank you.
You don't have to worry about missing work for a couple of days.
And she kind of folds it up and puts it in her pocket.
Excellent.
And bids you adieu.
All right. Does anyone at Scotland Yard wear kilts? Good question, Gamera. No idea. Wow, real Erudi? I don't. Did he not? He didn't announce that. He must have just told that to you. Wow.
I don't even know the words except swipe that nose like a credit card. That's the only lyric that I know from that song.
Oh, is that an actual song?
WAP?
Yeah.
WAP
Okay.
is his actual song.
Made famous by Ben Shapiro.
Yep. That's where it became famous.
Ah, the internet.
All right. So, you all are off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Art.
Wizard of Oz. Because.
Okay. So, what approach are you taking to research this Shipley?
I think I'm gonna drive into Chelsea and look for some sort of art establishment.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll as you're kind of just driving around.
Sure. What? Because we need to find this guy. I'm going to use a bonus die. And not do that.
Okay. Yeah. At a certain point, you do come to a kind of a smaller building, very old looking part of Chelsea, and it just says up top on a wooden sign that just kind of swings from an iron post. It just says the Gallery of Chelsea.
Oh, this is probably the place. Find a parking spot and park the car and...
I definitely
Let's
didn't make
go.
art as if we had already found it or anything like that.
Nope, definitely did not do that.
Definitely did not do that.
All right.
That's how we get started.
And you make your way inside, seeing all kinds of different styles, different eclectic styles. You can see landscapes, portraits from clearly several different artists. And you can see there's a couple of people just kind of walking around. You can see that there's what time of day is it? Probably early in the morning. There's not yet a sommelier walking around or anything with wine for the guests or anything, but a couple of art appreciators and some attendants perusing about. Young lady comes up to you with bobbed hair and says, "Can I help you?"
Look over at Julian.
Oh, can you please show us the Miles Shipley collection?
Let me roll something here.
And also, is there any way for us to contact him in hopes of purchasing some of his fine art?
She says, Shipley? No, there's no Shipley here. Shipley's a hack. He's not even had any formal education.
Do you know where I can find him?
She says, why would you want to look at his art? It's not even good.
It's for $5.
A pound? A pound sterling? She goes over and she scribbles down something. She says, yeah, this is where all the people go. And she slides you the piece of paper.
I wouldn't expect you to understand brilliance. You work behind a desk. I'll leave.
And you can see very hastily written is 6 Holborn Mews near the Sloane Square in London.
Got it. Huh. And as we leave, Oscar's going to look at the lady and just say, some people just don't know what they don't know. They like what they like. You can't change them.
Fuck her.
Right. It's not like art is subjective.
He just looks over at whatever picture and he's like, just gestures like, yes.
These common people disgust me.
All right. And so
the rabble.
Do you all go straight there, or do you want to do any like research on him first?
If we can find out anything about him, I guess, could we? We found one thing. One of the things on our note here is the thing from the scoop, right? And that was all we found at the scoop? Was the shocking canvases craze?
Yeah, that's all you had found at the scoop. Now you have not checked any other London newspaper art columns, but you are more than welcome to try.
I think we should go to whatever, like I guess it would be a library where they keep back copies of such things. I am curious where he came from, how he knows things, because they're saying he doesn't have any training.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
We find this out from
We could have
him,
just
right?
asked him when we found him.
We'll
but
say
sure.
that perhaps you go to the London Library or something, someplace that's got collections of older articles and such.
Sure.
Go ahead and give me a library use roll for anybody who is searching.
I'm gonna look since they forced me here. I'll even spend a luck die.
Oh.
I mean, the other die.
Oh, look at that.
The one that makes you
I've
get
gotten a 1.
the best roll possible.
I failed. I found nothing.
Clearly, I'm very into this subject.
So, you guys, and normally this would take 2 rolls, but Dr. Gore, you basically just kind of happen to stumble on all kinds of different articles that speak of Shipley. About half of them speak of Shipley's brilliant imagination, while the rest decry his paintings as nothing more than the work of a demented soul. In either case, all suggest that the art may be worth investing in.
Not crazy.
You also come across an article in Passions, an upmarket periodical for discerning collectors. While not a major feature, the piece barely covers, as you can see, just barely covers a quarter of a page. The unnamed reporter speaks with gushing praise for young Shipley's work, which is described as, quote, a wondrous cavalcade of outlandish fancy and nightmare. The article ends by stating the artist welcomes private collectors and gives his address in Holborn Mews.
Beautiful.
And furthermore, some of those articles mention some other artists who've taken interest in his art. Aleister Crowley, the infamous occultist, has been a customer. Crowley is said to have described his purchase with an ode to Bacchus in its audacity. Algernon Blackwood, writer of supernatural stories, is said to have a Shipley on his study wall. Apparently, the writer is interested in perceived occult aspects of the painting he purchased. Which, does anybody want to give me an occult roll really quick?
Oh, I would.
Sure.
By the way, Moss, my guy is marked as having a bout of madness still.
Oh,
That was quite some time ago.
see, I can fix that.
Oh my god, I almost had an 8. That was bullshit.
Where are
Mr.
you?
5.
I got too many different things.
Can I push it?
Sure.
I really dig deeper and go.
Quincy, as you are peering through these articles, you turn one of the pages and it just completely rips out of the collection. You're standing there with a torn page. You see the librarian comes over and says, "Shh! I'm going to have to ask you to leave." Yeah, I thought I shouldn't be here. And at that point, with your fumble, Dr. Gore, or not fumble.
I didn't fumble.
But with your failed push roll, yeah, and you can't even add any luck to it either.
No.
You are all succinctly asked to leave. But not before, that was just for that one little aspect. I'll give you a little bit more. Austin Osman Spare, both artist and occultist, is rumored to have praised Shipley's paintings following a gallery viewing. So basically, a lot of these figures seem to have occult ties. People who are mentioned as having bought some of these paintings.
Interesting. So, well, maybe they have some kind of a link to anything. It seems like the person's probably insane, regardless. Are we surprised? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Nope. We probably could have found that out by going and seeing. But okay.
But this is fine. We haven't seen any of his stuff, but we have no, so far as we know right now, since we failed all our occult rolls, we don't know if it has anything to do with occult, but it has to do with occult, not a cult, but occult.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying two different words there. It's like wolf and wolf.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, should we head to this address, or?
Most definitely. Yes, let's do that.
Wonderful.
Okay. So with the River Thames to the south, you head over to Holborn Mews. And at the address, you can see that the Shipley home sits in a terraced row of houses and is a 2-story brick building in need of repair. You can see that every window is barred, as well as locked shut and tightly curtained. There is a front entrance, and you can see that a tall brick wall surrounds the house, and you'd guess that there's probably another fenced-in yard in the rear.
Obviously, he's done well for himself.
But you can see that large trees sprout up from the backyard as well.
Is that abnormal?
It's maybe for the neighborhood. You don't see too terribly many trees around here, but this one definitely has some large trees. You're not sure if it's necessarily from...
So, this is a house that shows he likes seclusion and has means.
And it's been here for a while.
Yes? It's been here for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's in a state of somewhat disrepair. You can see that some of the mortar is kind of falling out from some of the bricks in the house.
Question, is there any sort of small cemetery or anything on the property?
On the property?
Yeah, like couple of headstones or...
You can't see any from the front of the house.
Okay. Well, shall we?
You're interested, mostly. I find this interesting. I like this place. I should buy a house in London. Now that you mention it, I should definitely buy myself one, not rely on my cousin's flat.
Well, I was shocked you did not have one here somewhere.
He's just going to look over at the two native Londoners. He's like, frankly, nothing has really interested me in this city until now. It's coming here again in this guise as an adult, much more interesting than as a boy.
We go knock on the door or wherever we have to knock.
Foggy. Very, very foggy.
All right. You knock on the door, and you can kind of hear this plodding feet making its way towards the door, and eventually the door just kind of squeaks open, and there you see an older woman, kind of shorter hair. Her face is just kind of like sunken in. She's got a lot of extra skin kind of around her neck. A little heavier set woman. She says, "Hello, can I help you?"
She better not turn into a giant fucking unkillable snake.
She's probably just an old lady who wants to eat your face. I've seen rabbit grannies.
Favorite kind?
Or she's just British.
Well, there's also that.
Just British. Yeah,
Just
this
British.
Is just a British thing.
Would be Dudley's. Petunia.
Yeah, let the doctor talk unless he stops.
My dear woman, we are here to see the most talented artist, Miles Shipley. Might we please speak with him? We are very interested in purchasing some of his finer art.
She looks at you up and down. And she says, "Yeah, discerning customers, yeah. Go ahead and give me a..." You see she looks over at Oscar and can definitely tell that just by the way he presents himself, he is got quite the money, and you've got this eccentric look about you. Go ahead and give me either a charm or persuade roll with a bonus die.
Let's see what my charm is. Oh, my charm somehow is better than my persuasion. Holy shit. You said with a bonus?
Yep.
Alright, I'm still gonna fail because it's still low as fuck.
Nah,
Unless I get ridiculous.
well.
No, I did terrible.
Ow.
Oh, I did really bad.
She says,
can I try a fast talk?
how would you do that?
When I see it's going bad, I go, "Oh, madam, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit nervous. You have no idea how lovely I find his work, and my benefactor here is quite a man of means, if you catch my meaning. Please, it would be the best thing that could ever happen to me to be able to speak to this fine young gentleman."
She says,
And
"You've seen
Oscar's
him."
going to say, as she starts talking, he's, and if it's going to disturb the artist in any way, we can make it worth his while and pay for the interruption.
She looks at you up and down and is very discerning. Give me a fast talk roll.
I'm going to spend one of mine on this one.
Oh. Better.
Nice. Okay. She says, "All right, come in. and you all enter in. Is everybody going into the house?
I am.
We're all going to die in here, by the way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And the only reason we die is because we eat beans on toast.
Yes, that will do it.
All right.
Bangers and mush.
And you enter in, and she shuts the door behind you. And immediately you're kind of assaulted with just this kind of stink. The house kind of smells like this cloying body odor. You can see that the house itself, you can see that as you move in, the hallway ends at a kitchen and has entrances to what looks to be a reception room, a dining room, and kind of a parlor sort of room along the way, as well as a staircase that leads to an upper floor. You can see the house itself is kind of cluttered. Some of the seating has like these white sheets over the top of it that have things piled on top of it as if they haven't been moved in a while. She looks at you all and introduces herself. My name is Bertha Shipley. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you as well, Miss Bertha. I look around and I see
mother?
I see a perfume ode disnix, and I stay away from it.
She says, no, I'm but his auntie.
Oh.
A caretaker. He has a hard time taking care for himself, a nervous young thing he is, but very gifted.
I know many people like that. Writers, artists, thespians.
You know, I believe he's especially gifted, Miss Bertha.
I believe so,
Have you seen his
too.
work?
Nope.
You hear she calls out once again, Miles! Miles! You have admirers! And from there, you kind of hear these very light footsteps begin creaking their way across the upper floor. A little bit of dust kind of tumbles down from the second floor until you see this kind of frail-looking young man. Let me see. That's wrong. That's wrong. And you see...
You look like a thumb. Hopefully not.
Doesn't look like a thumb. You see, there is Miles with just kind of this
Oh, it looks like a pinky.
blank look on his face.
He looks like a redneck farmer from
This is
1920.
honestly one of the better pictures that they've done of a person. It's because it's a straight-on picture. They do not do side portraits, like
No,
angles
not
of people's
well.
heads well.
Here is the old woman.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I'm chuckling. I'm like, well, okay then.
Yeah,
She looks decidedly British. Mm-hmm.
And he speaks down to you in a monotone voice. You've come to look at my paintings.
Oh, and to talk to you, good sir. I've heard wonderful things. Marvelous things.
You see that he kind of like makes his way down.
I'm
very
looking as
kind of like
creepy
nervous
as you've
movements.
ever seen me, but so happily creepy.
He says, would you like to come and see my collection?
Oh, nothing would please me more, good sir. Nothing would please me more. By the way, my name is Dr. Julian Gore. And this is my friend Oscar Nash. And I forget this gentleman's name. And
Quincy.
Daphne Love Quincy Pepinroo or something, some such thing like that. I think he's a hunter or something. And Mrs. Gladys Butts.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. And you hear Bertha kind of speak up from the back, and you can tell just like this distinct shift in tone between the two of them. He's kind of got this nervous, monotone attitude about him, and Bertha's, as she sees that you all are interested in his art, is very much very kind of lively in contrast to her appearance. She says, well, come, let's go upstairs and see your collection.
So he doesn't have anything down here. There's no art down here. It's wherever we're going.
Yeah, you don't see any particular art, especially none of the nature of which you had read about.
Okay, and you said the place smells like perfume?
It's got
like stank.
Kind of this it's like a body odor type smell. It's kind of hard to place.
Oh, the snakes.
It's bohemian.
He could be French.
All right.
Okay.
And Miles leads you all upstairs. You can see that there are 4 bedrooms upstairs, 3 of which, as you kind of pass by them, are perfectly ordinary. You see that the beds are kind of haphazardly made, as best as an old woman of this age can make them. But you can see that there is another room that has the door currently shut.
Okay. That's where we're going, or that's just off to the side there?
Let me see. Bear with me here. He leads you over to a kind of a attic door. It kind of like it pulls down from the ceiling, and a small ladder just kind of extends down to the floor, and he begins clambering upstairs. It's like a very steep set of makeshift stairs that kind of extends from the ceiling.
Oh, it's not a ladder. It's one of those old schooly ceiling laddery attics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You pull it down. And
this is the third story of this house now?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. And as you crest atop the stairs, you can see that dangling kerosene lamps light this bare room. It's got kind of sloping ceilings on either side. Beneath the skylight, which you can actually see, no light pierces through the skylight, as it has been painted black to prevent natural light from coming in. But you can see that underneath the skylight is an easel. The canvas on it bears a few pencil sketches towards what looks to be probably a new work. You can see a table to the left holds brushes and paints and palettes, while against the walls lean various paintings. You can see that tucked into a corner is a closet. Its door is currently locked by a padlock. And he says, "Go ahead and have a look around. See if there's anything you like."
Do I see any? Tell me what I see, Moss. Is there descriptions of anything? Because I'm looking for something in particular here. There's a reason why I'm into this whole thing.
In particular, what are you looking for? And I'll let you know if you see it.
I'm looking for any type of man's ascension to some sort of monstrous god, or any kind of monstrous god that men are worshiping, or anything like that. Or any kind of medical transformation, or anything along those sorts.
Okay. Is anybody else looking at the paintings?
Quincy would be looking for paintings similar to the dragons that they faced in the street.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, any Cthulhu mythos stuff that I know exists, beasts, I'm looking to see if he has any of that as well.
Okay.
And Oscar is not looking at these paintings because he's known enough artists that they always have something really cool. And he just walks across the room and he kind of thumbs at the locked room, and he's like, "Are you holding out on us?"
That's got some of my most special works. It's not ready to be seen yet. But as
he's just rubbing his hands together.
Oscar, we have to, Oscar.
As you peruse around, Dr. Gore, you come across a painting where it's a processional scene from ancient Egypt in which a golden chariot passes through a mass of people who have fallen to their knees in reverence. Atop the chariot is a pharaoh dressed in black and gold robes whose face is turned away from the viewer. Behind the figure, 2 men have been impaled on stakes, eviscerated. Their internal organs hang down to the ground and are being eaten by a pack of jackals. I need you to give me a sanity roll.
Oh, come on. This is barely anything that would bother me. See? What did I tell you? Nothing.
Okay. All right. And let's see, Quincy. You find a painting. You said you were looking for something like a dragon type thing?
Like the things that came after us.
Like what you were attacked by? You don't necessarily see anything like that. But what you do see is you see a nighttime woodland scene. A yellow moon casts sickly rays through dark branches upon a group of naked men and women who cavort around a bonfire, rising from the flames in an image of a goat-headed man whose outstretched arms seem to be conducting the crazed antics of the witches. You also see, and those of you who are looking around, you can see the unsettling and stomach-churning scene of a man being cut open with a silver dagger. Held in the hand of a black-robed figure, an act of ritual blood sacrifice upon the victim's chest has been carved an occult-looking sigil, which seems to twist and move when viewed. If you kind of step back and forth, you can see that it almost seems to wave and contort. You see a scene with inside an alchemist laboratory in which vials pour forth foul-looking gas. Working at the table is a reptilian humanoid who seems eagerly involved in the dissection of a creature. Due to the blood and lack of recognizable features, it is impossible to determine the identity of the creature being cut apart. And finally, you see what seems to be maybe the most imposing piece that you've seen yet. A towering mountain over which rises a monstrous demonic creature, the head of a great tentacle swathed in blood. Near a temple-looking building, tiny human figures lift up their hands imploringly skyward in a supplication to the hellish godlike entity. From each of the humans' heads, a red tongue or tentacle dangles. Ooh. Looking closely, they appear to be ceremonial headpieces. I need everyone who is viewing these paintings to give me a sanity check.
Are you saying bloody tongue masks on their faces?
They look sort of familiar.
Yes, but I was hoping.
Can I use a bonus die on this?
Yeah.
Since I still have.
Of course.
Unfeasible.
Okay.
I'll roll here quickly. Let's see if I explode my brains. I've been rolling so well.
No.
I'm
really
okay.
well.
All right.
I love them all.
Okay. Gladys, are you doing anything? Or are you downstairs?
She's having cookies with the ant.
Might not be here.
Okay. Those
People
of you who succeeded, which is everybody.
Sorry, everything's like starting to crack out.
That's okay. Did you go upstairs with everybody?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So I need a sanity check
checker.
from you. Yeah.
I'll do that right now. Sanity check. Just roll for sanity.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. I don't think it's possible for you to really fail. However, even though you see, like, you all kind of take all of this experience in, and the idea of all of this coming out of one man's brain, you kind of peruse around the room, and just the kind of oppressiveness, the muskiness of this attic, the dust, the lack of natural light, the way that the paintings seem to move and follow you as you walk around the room, you all still lose 1d3 sanity.
But this is what I was hoping to find.
Should we roll individually, or are you rolling us for us? How do you want to do that?
Let's see. You know what? I'll roll for you guys. Because I usually let you roll. Oh, well, I should have let you all roll it. So you all take 1 point of sanity loss.
All right. Once we see all this stuff, Oscar's looking at that locked door. He's looking at the paintings. He's looking around. Now he's like, kind of got that suspicious fry look to his face. He's looking at the floor. Is everything on the floor here like paint? There's not like swaths of blood where he's been like rolling around in an orgy of blood to paint or anything? Or is it, he's kind of looking at the floor now like, or the walls.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a, you can give me a spot hidden roll if you'd like.
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'm going to whisper to him, Miles, my boy, might I have a word with you privately?
Yes, of course. And, yeah, spot hidden roll, successful. You look around and you can see that everything in here seems to be paint supplies. Nothing sticks out to you as being like blood or anything like that. The red seems like a natural paint red. It doesn't seem to have coagulated or anything like that. So you'd guess that anything in here is basically just a product of a painter doing his work. But what you do see also with that spot hidden roll is that as you kind of notice that as Julian and Miles walk so he can get a private word with him, he stands on the other side of Dr. Gore, away from Bertha.
Interesting. I'm going to go over next to one of the windows and just kind of lean against it, just taking in the room and just fiddle behind him and see, are there like latches or catches on these windows?
Oh no. Don't piss him off.
Let's see.
Let me talk to the man first. You madman.
Yeah. We'll say that there is, yeah.
Okay, he's just going to flip one of them. He's not doing anything else. He's just like, oink, and then walking away from the window.
Okay. Let's see. So you're just trying to let some sunlight in?
No, he's just unlocking it. He's not even opening the window.
Okay.
He's just doing, in case we end up coming back at some point, maybe there's a window unlocked.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, good job.
Yeah. Okay.
In case we want to get one of these paintings.
Do you want to? Are you trying to hide that?
Steal them.
Go ahead and give me.
He's trying to
give me
hide
a sleight of hand roll.
All right, let's see if he talks it up. No.
Master.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No problem.
Master Thief.
And
then he just goes over and he's looking at the Egyptian one. Or wait, you said there was one that was
bloody tongue one.
I put a note. There was one with a headdress.
A headdress.
Yeah, I thought you said somebody had a pharaoh's. Or wait.
So there is one that's got, it's a processional scene with a pharaoh dressed in black and gold robes. There's also another with a large, monstrous, godlike being that has all kinds of people like raising their hands to the sky in supplication, and they're all kind of wearing these headdresses.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one he's looking at. Then it wasn't the Egyptian. It was the other one. He's like,
no, that's the bloody tongue one.
Staring at it, looking closely at it, examining it.
Bloody tongue one.
Okay. You pull Miles aside.
Yes. Miles, my good man. I really need to talk to you about some things, and my friends here are more than likely going to question you about the one with the bloody tongue. I, for one, don't really care about that. I care more about where you get your inspiration for these paintings from, because I am a man of knowledge, and I know that this knowledge does not come from just one's own imagination. This is a gift that was either given to you or stolen. I don't care which. But I am curious how you come about the ideas for this. And once you tell me, I have another question.
It just sort of comes to me. It's more of me representing the things that I see.
Do they talk to you?
No. It's like I'm allowed to view through a window. And I see things. And I paint them.
That's wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what my goal here really is, Miles. You seem a genuine man. I'm looking to find a way for man to ascend to a better sort of being. A more eternal sort of being. Have you ever been witness to anything that could put me on the proper path for that? Maybe a painting, perhaps. I would love to purchase a painting like that. And any knowledge you have in how one would go about this would be more than instrumental in my own research, good man.
You see he gulps, and his eyes just kind of drift over to the padlocked closet. And Bertha steps forward and says, "Did y'all find anything that you like?"
I think we're about to, Miss Bertha.
And that, I think, is as good a place as any to end tonight's episode.
Sweet.
Is Miss Bertha gonna kidnap us?
Hopefully.
You never
We're
know.
gonna get trafficked.
All right, let me get us switched over to our panel screen. All right, so thank you all for joining us yet again for Master Nyarlathotep. This has been a wonderful episode. Let's go around the horn and let everybody know where you can be found, what you're up to, and tag whoever you like. Let's start tonight off with Nomi.
Well, I've been dying of allergies, so come find me on my X at Nomi Without You. I do cooking streams now on Thursdays. I'm going to push it a little sooner so Moss can see, because he missed out what I made, which was green chili chicken enchiladas, but without the chicken, and then potato chowder and pasta salad. But just follow me on X on my main channel at YouTube, Nomi Without You. Dave.
Hey, I am King Darth Dave on YouTube and Darth Dave on Kick, and I do a Sunday follow-up on Sunday afternoons, and otherwise you probably see me other places in chat, especially trying to annoy some people because of, I don't know, their great way of role-playing characters in various situations as themselves. Like JT.
Was that a pass off to me, Dave?
Yes.
Mr. Frost, I hope you do ask about these two paintings, my good boy. The Pharaoh one and the Bloody Tongue, because I'm too crazy and interested in other things. Anyway, you can find me tomorrow night on the best show on the channel.
Oh, come on.
You know I just tease. I tease. Seasons of Ghost tomorrow with Kyle on the Moonskull channel. Wednesday, I will be on my channel for some Kaiju Watch. And I don't know, Ashton, are you going to be there this week?
It depends, honestly. I've been coming down under the weather, so if I'm not feeling super, super sick, then I will.
Tentative Ashton as well, and Circus. And then Friday, come back. I think we have Vampire this week.
Cemetery Man was a little too weird for me. Oh my gosh, sorry about my cats.
Yeah, I know that one was weird for you. But we'll do something more normal this time.
Like a kaiju
You should watch
film?
Fletch.
Yeah,
We're not
you should
going to
watch
watch
Fletch.
Fletch.
Hey, did I
Cemetery
mention
Man,
Fletch?
listen. You lost me when the head started walking by itself.
I mean, it was fantastic. It flew as well by itself. I'll have you know. It didn't just
You know,
walk.
you should watch something like The Addams Family.
That's not
Yeah,
horror.
that's
That's just
boring.
spooky.
It's not even spooky. It's more ugh.
Depends
Anyway,
which Adams Family you're watching.
Friday, Saturday, Curse of the Crimson Throne back on Moonskull. Check that out because that's always a fun and crazy show. And check out Dave's crazy ass camera. And then Cyberpunk on Sunday again with Kaiju Watch as the GM on my channel. It's a lot of fun and it's about to heat up real well. And I will pass it to our resident wizard in chief, vampire, undead Ashton.
Hey guys, you can catch me on X/Twitter. Personally, I think X sounds like a porn site. At the Ashton Blaze. You can catch me on Instagram as well. If you want to hear somebody rant about the government or talk about horror movies or just post something that's not safe for work, it's at your own risk. Yeah, and I'm going to pass it off to Frost.
Woo!
I'm so sorry.
That is fine. I am Frost. You can find me all over Moonskull. You can find me on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. You can find me over on Savage Talk channel. We're doing stuff all over the place. You can find me on my channel. Follow my Linktree links. You can find stuff there. At some point in the future here, I'm probably going to be doing another one-shot on Moonskull. So we'll see how that goes. And if you haven't signed up on the Patreon to support Legend Seeker, please go do that. And support.
Do the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Do the thing, and I will throw it at Nomi right now. I had to wait until you were doing the I'm like, okay, she's deep into. There we go.
But
I thought Nomi went first.
Yeah, it's
I already went.
first.
I already
You
went.
wanna
I
give
know.
it
I
to
just
Moss.
wanted to throw it at you because you were blowing your nose, and she stopped, and I'm like, it worked.
Frost is irascible.
I'm something like that. So hey, Moss.
Hey.
Did you make fun of Nomi too?
Hey guys, I could, but she's gonna be mad at me. She's gonna be mad enough at me when I kill her character. But if you want to see that, you gotta continue watching the show because this show is, guys. There's a lot. We got a lot to get through, and I'm excited for it. This is such a good campaign. But if you haven't liked the stream already, please do so. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Wait a few minutes after the show is over to leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. You can find me over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern. You can find me here. And then we're doing a little epilogue for the Nova Beast campaign over on Avenue Studios this coming Thursday. So definitely want to go and check that out. Yeah, support Legend Seeker. Support all the things you care about and you want to see more of. That's the main thing. But mostly Legend Seeker. And me. With that, I will bid you all adieu. Auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit. And if I can find the right screen to go to, God bless.